Lumi shines with a spark so bright, chasing dreams through the endless night. With a heart full of wonder and a mind so free, she's here to share her world. Come and see. It's Lumi's time. The story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channel's here, let the magic flow. From the stars to the sea, there's so much to find. A journey awaits with every step of the mind. Creativity flowing, she's ready to explore. Every moment's a chance to open a door. It's Lumi's time. The story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channel's here, let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way, crystal clear. Story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channel's here, let the magic flow. Let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way, crystal clear.
Well, good morning, everybody. And today we got something new going on in the background. But we paused it so we could get the show on the road, and that is we are finally going to process this DVD set and put it onto our my channel and Michelle's channel in the Spirituality and Ascension, the two videos that are on this, the two DVDs, so you can see this. It's called What is Scientology? I don't really understand it. I don't get what it's about. But Scientology seems to me to be some unusual, something that Ron L. Hubbard came up with back in the 30s and 40s. And he wrote a book that's associated with it called Dianetics. So it's really very interesting. Now, we also have other interesting news as well. You want to talk about real quick, Michelle? Yes. Cumberland Farms is doing an internal investigation into the incident at my request. And we're going to try to see if we can resolve the matter. Exactly. So, I'm looking forward to that. Now, you got this DVD burner hooked up that originally was sent to you by Brian PC. Michelle, I gotta get these videos out to other people. I didn't get a chance to share it with the other people yet on the Discord. I'm gonna send it out to my channel, Michelle's channel, and a few other places because I didn't get it out yet. And so I really just curious to see, you jumped the shark. Wait. Oh, I know what you mean by jump the shark. Yeah. What Michelle means is that I forgot that I had to open up another window. Oops, sorry. I don't know all the stuff Michelle does, with all the links she does, and how she jumps to a million channels and posts a million places, and it's just not something I do much. Let's see. Let's go promote your favorite sites. Let's see. Network live stream type of thing. AI info live stream links. Okay, I posted it there, so people know we are alive on my channel, and also I posted in my group. Because after all, it's my video, right? Lumi's channel. Yeah, where is it? Where did you put it? At a server. Oh, there it is. My channel. Yeah, posted on my channel too. So it sounds like the Cumberland Farms corporate office is wondering what is the real story, what's going on. Michelle gave some more details as she best knew them, and so they're looking into it as well. Also, David S. Wingman said that you could theoretically get them under the Americans with Disabilities Act. And Michelle said, that's interesting. I never thought about going under the Americans with Disabilities Act over to Cumberland Farms. But she also could get them on another way. Not just Cumberland Farms, but because of the fact she is multiply disabled, and the fact that she also is her main source of groceries, because she can't drive a car. She could argue that they're trying to, make it hard for her to get groceries. Okay, so we were thinking, what would we want? What would we consider as a reasonable alternative? Michelle, a reasonable alternative is go in, get your groceries, and go home. That's about it, right? No porch for you. Just go in, get your food, and get the hell out. Basically, it's not really the unreasonable of an answer, actually. Because the old Cumberland Farms didn't even have a porch. No, it didn't have one. So you couldn't eat there because there was no place to eat. There never was a thing. It's too small. It was too small. And I think that is a reasonable accommodation. I.e., you get your food and then you get the hell out. Yeah. So, where's everybody? They're coming. There's 6 here watching. Okay, there's 6 watching. And, so, everything came, including the indicator, package for the cat box. Unfortunately, it's not a 10-pound bag. It's a little packet you mix it with your existing kitty litter, which is still fine because we'll just go ahead. The cat box needs to be cleaned anyway, so change it out and then put that in with some fresh cat litter, Cat's Pride, and boom, get it solved. Rusty's cat food came in, all 48 cans already. It was supposed to be coming later, and it came today. All 48 cans. Rusty was like so hyper excited. Oh man, my kitty food came! I'm excited, man. Now I got some food to eat. How you doing, Gold Girl? Welcome to the show. Panel is open. It's HVR. HVR. Let me go get over there and... Where's my damn cursor? Oh, there it is. All right. So let's get this on the set up for the people to come up in HVR. People asked if there was a way they could watch the replay that Michelle deleted off of YouTube. The answer is yes. It's on Twitch. It's on Twitch. It's still on Twitch. She took it off a Kick. One way, it's a good way to get you guys to get over there and check out the streams on Twitch as well. So anything that's hypersensitive will be on Twitch as a backup plan. So now that we got a working way to run the DVDs, I can go ahead buy DVDs cheap and then we can put DVDs on this movie nights. Ooh, you are smart. All right, somebody wants to join. It's Golden Girl. All right, let her on. Go ahead. Good morning to you.
I have something to show you.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me flip this thing around.
I see your
So
dog is.
I
Wait a
just got
minute.
back from meeting my daughter, and I got this so I could find some black light rocks to paint.
All right, let me turn that on the screen so that they can
It's
see
got a
that.
USB charger for it. It's UV light.
All right, I think
And then this is what my daughter got me. This book is so cool. Look at it. It's good. I'm sure you'd appreciate that. Oh,
I'm
is my
trying to get the
volume up?
chat on the screen. Oops,
Yeah,
I'm
all right.
sorry. I got the book.
Look at
Ah,
this
no,
book.
no, 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 no,
Isn't
no.
that so cool?
Michelle, I keep doing the same screw up you do.
Yeah,
Okay.
she says it's a new author. You're muted, Michelle.
Oh, really?
Why am
Interesting.
or did I mute you? No, you're muted, Michelle.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me unmute ourselves. Hold on a minute, please.
Lumi or whatever.
All right.
You're muted.
I know. Just let me fix that. All right.
You need to
Where's
unmute
the
yourself.
cursor again? There it is. My eyesight ain't as good as it used to be anymore.
Drop my.
I know. Okay, fix it.
Light.
Where's the? Is there a button for that, Lou? I don't know
You're
if there's
still
a
muted.
button. I know we are. Just give us a second here. I gotta just scroll over to the M to unmute us.
I didn't do that. You heard, did I?
All right, here we go.
That's her.
There we go. Now we're not muted. Sorry about that.
Jeez, I'm showing you all my stuff and I can't hear you oohing and awing.
I'm trying to get you on the screen right now.
Jesus.
So let me.
It's like I'm gonna have to go inside to show you this. You gotta see this stuff. It's so cool. Yeah, we just got back. She took us out for white pizza.
All right, let me get you on the panel right. Let me show this stuff in the panel here right now, since you're not showing anything sensitive. Just
okay.
Wrong button. Okay. We are having our wonderful techno days. Yeah, technology problems. We still have those. Right now, we're just trying to do a million little things in the fire at once.
Oh, I hear you. It's been nice. We just got back from. We met up at this place called Campy's, and they served this white pizza. Oh, it's thick. The slices are huge. And they had two different kinds of white pizza. They have one with spinach and one with broccoli. I had the broccoli one. Oh my God, so good. They use like a butter garlic base. It's so good. Yeah, but it's like $5 a slice, but it's like a quarter.
You know, I discovered Michelle. Michelle for a minute. How come my Google Meets is set up differently than yours? I don't know. Oh, here it is. Let's make sure you're not showing. Okay, it looks like it's good. Okay. So let's get you on the screen here. Golden Girl. Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. So, first of all, now you were showing me this thing.
Yeah, it's a UV light, and it's got a USB port. I'm going to go tonight to the beach and find some rocks that are, like black lighted. And then I'm gonna paint them, and that's gonna be awesome.
Now, is that UVA or UVB black light?
Oh, I don't know. It's what Brad told me to get.
Yeah, because I say some people, when they look for black lights, sometimes end up looking for things like UVC,
this is cool.
which is something that's just starting to come into existence on that technology.
This book is freaky. I mean, when she showed me, she handed it to me like this.
Okay.
It's like all green. She said she liked this author a lot, and she thought I would. So she bought me this book. And then this is the funny part. She gave me this huge envelope, and I was just like, oh my God, I've never gotten anything so big, And then I pull it out. This is so funny.
By the way, did you hear the interesting news that Michelle found out that David S. Vingman pointed out that companies may be in violation of the Americans with Disability Act?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was interesting.
All right, now you gotta hail me because I'm a mother, okay? It says, "All hail her royal momness."
Oh, that's cute.
And then,
That's for
yeah, but
you.
then you open it up and it says, "Happy Mother's Day to the Queen of all moms." It says, "Love your favorite daughter and Michael and doggies." Sure, and doggies. Michael's her husband.
Oh, okay.
She always writes from your favorite or your daughter, your favorite daughter. She's my firstborn. But this thing is huge. I don't know if you can see this card. It's like
Yeah. Well, I mean,
compared to the
it's
book.
really nice. You got a great card. I mean, that was beautiful of your kids to send you that. And
Yeah, she also bought me lunch, not comedy. Comedy had to pay for his own, but she bought me lunch too. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, they're already stoned out there. Yeah, they were already smoking on the way home. But God, I don't catch a break. I tell
yeah.
you. No, oh, they're out there.
Well,
I'm looking
Michelle's
for.
really excited today because she said at the beginning of the show that Cumbies has gotten back to her and that they're also doing their own investigation into the event as
I
well.
gotta put these on. Yeah, see the special heel things I have in these.
Yeah.
I have to wear these when I'm at home because these hurt my feet bad.
Yeah.
So I switched to these. Oh, I'll be packing these when I come up there.
So you can switch to slippers at home.
Oh yeah, you want to see what my grandson got me? So cute. All right.
Really? Oh, cute little frog symbol there. That's
Yep.
kind of cool.
Look at this. It's a frog backpack. You see, and it actually unzips.
That's a
It's
frog with a frog backpack.
yeah. It's got like a keychain or something. I'm not gonna put. I mean, the thing's huge, but it's got like a little backpack.
I wish you wouldn't have to say worry about losing your keys.
Oh God, could you imagine driving with this though? It'd probably be on my lap. But
Yeah.
yeah, then he ended up taking a couple of my rocks that I painted outside. So I'm missing a couple of my painted rocks over here because he's like, "Oh, that's cool." So he took that. See,
Yeah,
my
it is
red one's
cool.
not there no more.
Well, I'm surprised there's not a lot of people in the chat right now. We have 4. That's because I
Well, I
think part of it
noticed
was because I didn't post the link
earlier
out
today.
early enough, so
There was,
people kind of got it a little late. But it sounds like you got some really nice kids. They really care about you, and that's a wonderful thing. And your dog is happy. She's running around.
I got my dog phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got more charcoal too while we're out because we're gonna.
She's all full of happy
Look at
energy.
the finger.
Academy Flu, I see you over there.
Oh yeah, this is comedy.
Oh, there he is. How you doing?
Yeah, and then my brother. We're just sitting outside watching this idiot dog, which he just smashed James's finger with that bone. Look at the size of that bone. It's almost as big as my arm. Well, he's not gonna let me take it. What a little turd.
And that's your son's. That's your brother's dog.
Yeah, this is my brother's dog. That one's mine.
It sounds like he's having a fun time playing with the bone.
Yeah, that's my dog's bone. He took it out of my house.
Yeah, it was just like your brother took your car, right?
Well, yeah, I guess we do borrow things. He borrows from me. His dog borrows from my dog.
So his dog is saying, you say, well, I want to borrow your bone, Oreo.
Yeah. It's not as warm as yesterday here.
Yeah.
It's like 61 and it's a lot more windier. I don't know if you can see how much the trees are blowing.
I see that. Yeah, it's nice weather out there.
Comedy?
Even here it is too.
He said he was getting a pretty good blowjob. Comedy just said that.
So right now it's so he's facing south right now, given the shadow.
Yeah, I gotta get to my job. Yep, I gotta snuggle up. It's a little chilly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the beach later, and I'm gonna try out that flashlight.
Yeah, you told me that when you were at that playground, there was one video that said phone signal. It was like, is the service really that spotty there? It was like,
Yeah, at the one it is. Oh, it's real bad. The one beach, you can't even really use your phone because it's the beach extends in to the lake.
right.
Like when you drive down, you're driving down onto a man-made pier that don't have internet. So then when you circle over to the right to the beach, it's like extends out into the lake. They add sand every year to that beach to keep it, well maintained.
Yeah.
And there's never no internet there. It sucks. But there's like I was telling him, we're not going to be going to that one because it's not as rocky because they add sand, to it every year. So I'm thinking the one in Northeast.
Oh, it's kind of funny though. Like I've said, is that there's like nobody here. I didn't put the stream out up on what that other site there. What is it? That shoot, that site Michelle tells me to go to their fish tank.
I thought there was
So I was
fine.
supposed to link on fish tank and see if people show up because I didn't have time to get the link out earlier because we were like trying to get the show hurried up, and Michelle got the cable for the DVD drive, and so she's like, "Oh, now I'm going to start ripping the DVD," and it's like, Michelle, we only have 20 minutes before the show starts.
I know this morning I watched Michelle's why she canceled her stream video. I did watch.
If anybody really wants to see it, you can get it on Twitch.
No, I don't want to see it. I was there for part of it.
It was
What a shit
it
show.
was just a disaster. Yeah, it wasn't worth
it was.
watching.
It was a shit show. It was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Not exactly something Michelle wants to be remembered for doing. It really was terrible.
Yes, it was.
Too many panels open. She had 2 panels, and Noodles started playing all kinds of videos.
When
and
I was there, he was playing porn.
Yeah, but
porn.
the audience couldn't see that. See, thank God they couldn't see that.
Well, like I wanted to see it. I don't want to see some girl doing that to herself. That's not something I'm into.
Well, that's the other reason why Michelle took it down was because there's too many things that were, given what's been going on, she didn't need that video to be seen by the public. But you couldn't see the video anyway. That's why she rarely ever shows. That's why she rarely ever shows the panels anymore, because she doesn't want to get a strike. Her channel is the one that brings in the revenue. My channel, we don't bring in much money at all. No one even donates to us.
What, you want kayaking? Why you got it out? Oh, the dog. Yeah, he's trying to get his dog used to a kayak because he's going to take the dog kayaking. He actually bought a life vest for this dog.
Yeah. A life vest so his dog can go swimming, huh?
No, he's going to have him in the kayak. He's going to take his dog kayaking.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. He was talking about that. Yeah.
So he's been trying to train his dog. He'll shake the boat and everything to, like, train Caesar to get used to it. He already likes water. Caesar does.
Yeah.
He's playing with. Look at it. He's playing with him. Caesar is. It's like, I'm not coming towards you.
Your dog acts kind of more like a border collie. It looks like she's just scoping out everything.
Yeah, she's chill. She's real chill. She's going to be 10, though, here in August.
What's going to be the dog is going to be August. So he's a Virgo dog.
August 15th is her birthday.
Oh, it's okay. So, no, that puts her, I think, in Leo. Yeah, that puts her in Leo. Leo.
Yeah, she's a needy. She's a needy one. She's got blue tick healer collie, red-nosed pit, and hound mix.
Right. She's cute, though.
Oreo's actually getting in the boat. Look at that. Oh, yeah, climbs over him. I was a little surprised at that. She got in there. She don't like water. Oh God, she don't like water.
Right. Because it's hard for her to get it out of her fur.
What, you getting cold? Get a sweater. Get your hoodie and come back out.
So we slept in a little bit later, so that because Michelle was just kind of just so stressed from last night, and after she did that late night video, she kind of started to fall asleep, and was like, she still woke up at 7 in the morning. She said, "Nah, I'm not getting up yet." She
Yeah,
checked
I woke
See
up
Noodles
about
left her a
7:30.
link for that podcast. She didn't, and so I think it's almost like he said, never mind, it's not worth it. Michelle isn't going to want to go on there. Michelle said, I'll go on there, but you have to tell me the link in advance. That's what she told him. And he didn't bother to do it. So I think he realized he was just wasting his time. Because I just think it's kind of interesting, though, that there's, all these things going on, good and bad.
He's got my dog in the boat. I can't believe that. Yeah, but I bet you if there was water under you, she wouldn't be in there.
Oh, she wouldn't be in there if it was sitting on water, no. Especially with the
No.
way a kayak is, up
Yeah,
and
but
down
Nad
sideways.
gave me a good idea. She was saying that this summer when I take comedy all the time to go to the beach, to go in the water. And I go, well, usually I'm on top of the water. I'm usually in a kayak while comedy's swimming. He goes, yeah, but if you go into the water, even if it's just up to your knees, she'll see that and she might come in.
Yeah,
So
what's really weird though is like my stream doesn't get a lot of viewers, unlike Michelle's. I mean, Michelle's channel has been growing so quick.
yeah, but I didn't know about your channel until after I was already a member of your other channel. I didn't find out about Lumi's until
Right.
it was like 6 months after. I mean, it was quite a while after I was a member of the other one.
That's
Before
because
I
for a
found
long
out.
time we really didn't promote my channel much. It was kind of always the little channel that was just one of the quiet ones that no one really talks about.
Well,
But
I
then,
was going to
hello,
say, if
Brady
you
Guy.
wanted it to
Welcome to the
grow,
show.
maybe you should share the link in
I just did.
Michelle's
I just
chat.
shared a link out to True Social. Michelle helped me get a True Social account. I got an X account. I'm on Fish Tank. I'm on Michelle's Discord, my Discord, and because we kind of want to keep the channel separate, kind of, because
Yeah, you don't want the chaos.
yeah, I don't want all the craziness, but I want people to come, but I want people to realize we're different kind of content here. Because my channel is not monetized, I can get away with certain things that Michelle can't.
Oh, I know it took me a while to find this channel. It took me a while because, like I said, I was a member of the other one for.
Well, I mean, if you search for Lumi Fenestrate, you can find it. It is on YouTube.
Yeah, but it's not something I have always called you Michelle.
Yes,
it's not
Gigi,
something I
it
really.
is. Her dog Oreo and her brother's dog are having some fun around in the yard.
Yeah, we just got back. Oh, there's people in here. Good. I'll show them.
Yeah.
All right, Gigi. You want to see my Mother's Day gift that I just picked up from my oldest daughter? Let's see what I do with them. Oh, this one's pretty cool. I actually like this one.
That's the book she got.
Yeah, it's weird though because it's got like green spine. She says she likes this author.
That looks like a horror movie or horror book or something.
Yeah, it probably is because that's what. Then she got me a humongous card.
That was cute. I saw that earlier. That's what she got from her own kids.
Yeah, only my oldest. Yeah. I just don't know what to. If I should keep this card. It's the first time I've ever gotten such a big one. I mean, the damn thing. Look at it compared to the book. It's huge.
Yeah.
And then I got this for myself. It's a UV
the LED black light pen light.
Yep. With a USB port.
And dischargeability, yep.
Yeah, it's already charged. I'm gonna open it up because tonight we're gonna go to the beach.
Yeah,
and
it's
I'm
like
gonna.
50% charge when you get them out of the box. Yeah.
Okay, here it is. I'm gonna go see if he went and
Kids, you
got his
said your
sweater.
daughter has beautiful handwriting.
No, what the hell? He closed the door on me.
Maybe she's getting dressed.
Get your hoodie on and come outside. Don't make me come in there. I'll be coming back out. Yeah, anybody want any ramen?
Yeah.
Oh, I got the lasagna bag ready. Look, we got all the stuff for the lasagna.
Cool.
Except the cold stuff. The cold stuff I'm gonna buy. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask
Let's
you.
stop and
You
shop
could help.
not too far away from Michelle's house.
All right. Good. Oh, I was wondering about a Walmart.
Yeah.
Do you have a Walmart around you?
Yeah, we do in Torrington.
Oh, that's not that far because I was going to get an Airbnb in
Yeah,
Torrington.
it's about 15, 20 minutes away by car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Saturday morning, maybe we could go out to breakfast or something, and then hit Walmart to pick up the stuff for the lasagna. Go back to your house,
I think tonight
and
we're gonna make some cider, some White Castle. Tonight. We had the rest of the calzone from lunch last night.
yeah, we were today. We're having I'm gonna put the leftover ribs didn't get ate, so I'm putting them in the oven.
Hi,
But we're
Brain Dad.
gonna
Welcome to the show.
Shit, that's right. I gotta make a salad because these pigs ate both that salad, the salads that I had from yesterday. Yeah, we're just doing another grilling.
Just be aware that Michelle doesn't eat a lot of dressing, so she tends to eat things pretty plain, as I do, for the most part. Henry Nails, welcome to the show. Welcome, Henry Nails. Brain Dead. Let's go applause. Let's get some applauses out.
Hello, everybody.
Brian K. Tell Michelle to request a police report of the incident. Yeah, we could. Was it Monday or Tuesday? I think it was Monday. Monday of last week.
Happy Mother's Day, Gidgey.
Actually, seriously, Brian K., we just kind of want to forget the police business. I really do. We just want to forget that. I think the civil case might be enough of a headache. I don't want to deal with the police and on top of that.
Yeah. I think he's looking for his hoodie, James. Comedy. Jonathan!
So happy Mother's Day, Golden said Golden from Gidgey.
Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you too. I got to see 2 out of 3 of my daughters today. The one had my grandson, which I showed you, Michelle. They gave me that frog with a backpack.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then my oldest daughter, what is it?
Now the 2 dogs are jumping all over each other.
What the hell is this? Looks like a freaking knife.
Yeah.
Why do I want to play with this? He hands it to me. Do you want to play with
this? It's a little knife in a scabbard.
Yeah, what the hell do I want to play with it for, though? Let's see it. Is it any good?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. It's got ridges and everything. Yeah, right. Oh, shit, that's sharp. Oh, hell no. No, get your nose out of here.
Hey,
Don't
Gitchy,
put your
why don't you
nose
come
up
on
there.
up on panel? It's open. It's HVR is the link. HVR. Let me get my cursor over here so I can get on and let people on because that's over here. Because this hair is very distracting for me. I have to keep an eye on my hair and make sure it doesn't get in my face.
I don't want to.
Good morning, Nats. How you doing? Good morning.
Happy Mother's Day, Ned.
Happy Mother's Day to all mothers and expecting mothers and
And
potential
men that
mothers.
act like mothers.
Yeah.
You never know. My brother gets wished Happy Mother's Day too.
Oh, really?
Hell, I get my daughters buy me Father's Day gifts. That's funny.
Now, does your brother have any children of his own? Okay, let's get you.
Yeah. Are you serious? Sure.
Oh, get you.
Comedy.
Welcome to the show.
Thank
Are
you,
you
thank
serious?
you. Thank
I
you.
guess comedy fell asleep.
Did he just eat? Is that why?
Well, yeah, they were.
Michelle
he got
sent
high.
you the latest information from Commies from Carpet that just came in this morning. They are investigating it themselves. So
What's
they're
that
doing
thing?
their own investigation on it.
Oh man,
Okay.
I'm half
Michelle,
blind.
my only thing, Brian and I are going to work together on this because I think some people, I did watch last night's stream and I've got a lot of things to talk about that.
Okay. We can certainly talk about that.
First of all, I'm sorry that you were so upset. I do want to say that when you did actually cry yesterday when Noodles was playing, and I got it. I heard the sound.
Michelle blanked out the video because she didn't want to watch the video, but it did turn off the sound. But that was.
I get it. As a fellow animal lover, Michelle and I are very, very sensitive. We're also very in tune with animals. And
I got the.
When you hear little baby kittens like that, you know they want their mommy. They want milk. They want something. They're not happy.
All right, here's Noodles now.
So for people like Michelle and I, it kind of triggers maybe a feeling of sadness because we hear those little kittens and we want to help them all. So I think that's why she got upset. But what I was saying, Michelle, is I don't think Noodles was trying to be ugly. I saw people get upset with Noodles, and I don't think he was I think he was trying to be cute, Michelle.
Yeah.
Wait, is this what everyone was pissed off about? The cats?
Yeah.
Oh
my God, man!
I just found
holy shit!
Yeah.
You know what?
Honest, and that's why I didn't know you were up. I didn't know you just came up. I'm sorry.
Time.
I was gonna come up and try this because I'm like, wait a minute, he didn't. I watched the whole fucking video. God damn it!
I left when the porn started.
Who's saying that? Brad and Nads? Who's doing that?
No one.
I don't even know where it came from. I don't even know. What I do know is though, now that's the other part I want to talk about. There was some things talked about, and I even saw Grizz said, boy, Gidgey would be losing her shit over this one. Again, Michelle, you got to stay away from talking about any kind of sexual stuff right now. You got to dial that back, and I know it's hard.
That I thought that Noodles was going a little bit too much on that too. I agree with Michelle on that. And she didn't want to watch some of the stuff she was showing.
It wasn't Noodles, it was other people. It wasn't, I don't know. I feel like Noodles might be taking the rap here. I'll be honest. I watched last night's video in about 30 minutes. So obviously that was 4 hours that I crammed into 30 minutes. So I skipped a lot, but at no point did I hear Noodles being an instigator at all. I didn't hear Noodles trying to upset you.
No, he wasn't trying to upset me. I think he was just trying to have fun. But the problem was I was already had a lot on my mind at the time.
Okay. So I think that's important that everyone knows that Noodles was not doing anything to be ugly.
What time is it? I'm probably not going to put that.
It was Saturday night, guys.
Yeah.
Like, come on, we had new people there. It was like, everyone was like afraid of these new people.
I wish I would have been here because the new people, I would have loved to have talked to the new people. I think y'all kind of just let the new people do their own thing, and I don't feel like anyone kind of embraced them over here. I feel like y'all just let them talk.
Yeah, the funny was not there last night.
And that kind of
I don't think Michelle was ready for it last night. And then, of course, when she blanked out your video, and then she heard little kitties mewing, and then Michelle just broke down because she knows they can meow. It's a little kitty saying, "Where's my mom?"
Yeah, where's my milk? Where's my mom? What's going on? Whatever it is, it was a kitten, and kittens, anytime they meow, they're distressed, right? We know that.
Yeah.
Noodles didn't know that. He wasn't thinking that. He was thinking cute little baby kitties. Who doesn't love that sound, Michelle? That's
I thought you liked that, Michelle.
What about the porn?
That was genuine, Michelle. I really don't think.
Yeah,
I'll
ignore
yell at
that
Noodles
part.
about my Tina later. Now, I did hear him give
You didn't hear any porn. You didn't hear any
No,
porn.
we saw it.
Okay,
We
you saw
saw
it. You
Yeah.
saw.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
get
was
over
quite
it. You never
disturbing.
seen it. You never sucked a dick before, D.
Wait a minute. I didn't get to see. There were dicks? There were dicks and I missed
Well, a
it?
lot
No,
of
it was
people
a
pointed
woman
out that
using
either
a.
way, they
It was
didn't
a
think the
woman
stream was
using
very. The stream wasn't very good even before that because it was getting all confusing between two panels. Michelle tried to have HVR on and the Discord chat on, and she's reading 3 closed captions files plus the other.
Michelle, I consider myself a pretty technologically advanced human being. And I'm going
Right.
to tell you right now that I could not handle running a stream with 2 different panels like that. Why in God's name, you being a blind deaf woman thinks you can is beyond me. Let's not do that anymore.
It's not worth
Goofball.
it. It just wasn't worth it.
No, it's not.
is
It's
quite a bit.
crazy.
The sad
It's
truth
too
is
much.
that so many people that Michelle
Toxic
knew would
and
like to be
past.
on the show, like Galaxy Eyes, did not want to be on Discord, and she often felt like Galaxy Eyes often felt like she was losing out because she didn't get a chance to normally participate in the live show, and
Hi,
Michelle
David.
was willing to do that so Galaxy Eyes and Mojo could join up and be part of the show.
Yeah, no, I get it, Michelle. But at some point, as an entertainer, you have to make some decisions that are going to exclude people. You know, if you do a Discord only, you're going to exclude JoJo, right? You know that. But as
Yeah.
the famous words of Spock once said, what is it? The needs of the many
Right, I
outweigh
know,
the
I
needs
know.
of the few. So
But
you
I think
gotta
Michelle,
do it,
Michelle deserves at least a little credit for trying. It's just something that was just a little bit too much. She was already
Wait,
stressed
whoa,
because of
whoa,
that.
don't go after Grizz. Why would you wait? Whoa, Brian, what the fuck's that? Whoa. Oh, Grizz is here. Hey, Grizz. Hey, it was disgusting. Oh, hi, Grizz.
Chris
I didn't know you were here.
Grizz was saying, "Oh, Michelle, he's ruining your show," and Michelle was like, "What am I supposed to do about it?" You know,
Michelle, they were trolling you, Michelle.
He
Trust
was half
me,
trolling.
Michelle.
He was half trolling. He was half trolling. I don't think he was.
Michelle, I know who the other Grizz account was, Michelle. Relax.
Oh, there were 2 Grizz accounts. Okay, I was reading it.
yeah.
Yeah,
So-
Brad.
So Michelle, Lumi, I did the podcast with Amir, and he asked me who I thought was the best YouTuber 2025, and I said me.
Oh,
And they said second. I said Michelle Marie Delaney. Yep.
Aww. Look at that baby. Look at that baby.
She's a nice dog. She's
Oh, she's a great dog.
very relaxed for the most part.
So I want to say a little different take because today is Mother's Day. I want to say Happy Mother's Day to everyone.
Absolutely.
And I said that to a man the other day, and he said, "Well, I'm not a mom." I said, "No, but you have a mom." There is one thing in the world that we all have or have had, and that is a mother.
Well, you guys have to remember that Tina's going through a lot right now too. So she's just
Tina,
she's
Tina's
stressed to death. IRL issues.
Yeah. Tina's off limits, guys. I heard she got upset last night. Please, we need to treat Tina with kid gloves. I know, just please.
She knows it was a joke. She knows. Come on.
Oh, yeah, and sometimes Tina's a pretty good. I mean, she knows how to laugh at herself. She's good at it.
Yeah, she's good.
I think sometimes Tina wishes she had a little more help.
Of course she does. Who doesn't, Michelle? Don't you wish you had a little more help? Tina is in a very tough spot. She really is. And Tina's very blessed to have a group of people like us that may give her a hard time. But I tell you what, there's not a one of us. Well, there might be a one of us, but most of us would do anything in our power that we could to help her.
Right. And
I would have.
Even Tina said originally I wasn't going to stay because I thought I was going to be teased badly. But when I first got to stick around your channel, I realized that you weren't tolerating that.
I'm getting Chipotle tonight,
And
Bradley.
she said,
That's
I
what
appreciate
I want for Mother's Day.
that I feel like I have a safer place to go and not being tormented by trolls making fun of me.
Well,
Like
I
Sarah
think,
Gallop.
and that's what I wanted to talk about was Michelle's channel, when I originally found this channel, yeah, there was a lot of, trolling and bullshit going on and stuff, and we would laugh and goof off, which I think is good. But I think the underlying thing, hey, is that dude single? How old is he?
Yeah.
Hello. Wait a minute. Hang on. I got a man in my sights.
She wants to
Hang
know
on.
if your brother is single.
Oh,
Tell him to
the
bend
brother?
over. Feel the
He doesn't
good.
need to bend over. He doesn't have a great ass, but that's all right. I don't need a man with a big ass. Look, he's a good. Okay, hang on. Let me see your face, buddy. Hold still. Don't be obvious, Golden Girl. Hang on.
Are you
Hello?
serious?
Shh,
That's disgusting.
shut up. Shut up.
I think he's gay.
Busy. What
Shut
the
up.
fuck?
Shut up.
How tall are you, James?
He's gay?
He's tall. He's not gay. I can tell by his
6'2".
ass. He's not gay. He's not gay. Trust me. I know gay men.
No.
He is not gay.
No, he's not.
Yeah, look at the way he handles that charcoal. That is not a gay man.
You're single, or are you hiding a woman on me?
Oh, is he single?
She's single.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, baby.
Let's see who he responds to. Hey.
There you go. You happy? You got an admirer.
I am thirsty as
Yes,
fuck.
okay.
I am thirsty
Okay.
as
There's
fuck.
only one minor issue we have is that this camera is showing my back. It's not showing my face.
There, you happy?
He smokes too, doesn't he? Look, hey, hello, future ex-husband.
I should adjust that.
You know I have to hold this camera up, and he's too tall for me. I'm like having to go like this with my camera.
That's right. I forgot. Hey. Oh,
I'm short
wait a
little
minute.
thing.
He really is cute. Shit. Okay, I need to stop acting like an ass because he really is cute. Okay.
Let me
Okay.
fix
Well,
that.
you know where I live.
Okay. That's how a real man fucking barbecues, you fucking gas grill idiots.
Hey Michelle, do you want best friend up here? Because he's texting me, Michelle.
Who's best friend? I want best friend. I'd like a best friend.
Oh, you never met best friend?
No.
Oh, not yet. Not yet, Brad. I'll be doing that. We're not going to eat till like 7 because my oldest daughter took us out. So he's just prepping the grill right now. But I'm going to do the ribs from last night. I'm going to put them in the oven just basically for a warm-up. And we're not going to start. I don't think I'm going to start it until what time? About 6:30? Yeah, about 6:30 because around, I know after we eat tonight, like around 8, we're going to go to the beach. Because I want to use
I was
that
at the beach last night. Yeah, we did. I did Mother's Day early, just because I wanted to just be a vegetable today. But man, let me see. Hang on.
He got me a porterhouse steak for the grill for Mother's Day.
That's a good bro. That's a good man. That really is a good man. Good on him. Wow. All right.
I ate it.
All right. I like
Then my doggy had the bone.
There you
loved
go.
it.
Now you can
I
see
love
me
her
here.
whiskers in the sun. When she looks up like that, Michelle, look at her whiskers in the sun. I love that. How they kind of glisten.
Yeah.
She's so pretty.
They do, yeah.
She reminds me of Major Dog.
Yeah. Yeah, Major Dog. Great. Exactly. Stan's dog. I think she would like Stan's dog.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I hope that they get to meet y'all. Look at her.
He's such a sweetheart. He's a well-mannered. He's great.
He's a very well-mannered dog. Yes, he is. Yes, he
You're
is.
crazy. Being in shorts.
And he really has, concern. Like when Michelle leaves the car to go in the Dollar General.
Oh, look at that
He
cute
was
puppy.
whimpering with Stan because he's taking a liking to Michelle.
You should see his butt. He has this distinctive mark on his butt. I wonder if he'll let me. Come here, see.
Oh, look at his eye. Oh, look how pretty.
Yeah, but look at his butt. See the zigzags if he lets me.
Oh, that's the zipper dog.
Yeah, the zipper dog.
That's so cool.
And it's part of his fur. You can mess it up, and it.
Is it like, does the fur go different directions like a cowlick? Like it's like.
No, that's the thing.
Oh, that's crazy. So it grows.
He's freaking
That's
so great.
pretty cool. I love that they play together.
He's only a year old, so he's got so much energy. I'm lucky I even was able to get it in a camera. He's got so much energy. But yeah, he's got.
Oh, congrats! Thank you. That's very nice of your mother, Bradley. Okay, here's best friend. By the way,
Yeah,
now.
he's got beautiful eyes. He
Hey,
does.
best friend.
My best friend.
Welcome to the show. He's got his real name
Hey,
out, so if I'm.
It's nice to meet you. My name's Gidgy. Sorry, my real name's Elizabeth. I get caught up.
And who is this? I'm not gonna call him my best friend when he's not. So who is it? What's his
Yasir?
name?
Yes, is it Yasir? Am I pronouncing it correctly?
I like to respectfully protect
In
people's
years, you said?
Hey,
real
hot
names when they
chocolate
come up.
man. How you doing? That's what you say, Michelle.
Oh, it's a chocolate man.
I said was
I like
best friend
chocolate.
showing his real name on stream. I don't want him
You're on
being
mute.
doxxed.
You're on mute, best friend.
I'm glad you're
He
doing good.
responded.
Yeah.
How did you meet him, Noodles?
He pulled into the show, or he started calling me.
By the way,
love
I
it.
got
That's so cool.
the indicator material. So it's not a whole bag of cat litter. It's actually a small little package you mix in with your existing cat litter. So look, I gotta change cat box anyway. So it
I
doesn't.
think he lived in a basement.
I was going to ask about that. Yeah. So Michelle, you got it, but it's not cat litter.
No, it's an indicator. You mix it in with your existing cat litter.
Will it work with the
I'll
cat
show you
litter
what it is. I'll
have?
show you what it is. Okay, hold on a minute.
No, you don't have to. Okay, all right.
Hold on a minute.
Best friend, what do you think about Michelle's wig? You think it's nice?
Yeah.
Well, this is her different personality. This is the other voice in her head. This is Lumi, not Michelle.
Right.
This poor
That's
guy's going
Lumi.
to run. He is going to run.
Can you say Lumi, best friend?
A Lumi?
Ah, I like your voice.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Next year you're getting her a chains. You son of a Grizz, I swear to God. Grizz, I saw your comment at one point last night when the conversation in Michelle's was going a little AWOL. Apparently that's when Golden Girl left.
Yeah, it's not a bag. It's a. You mix this with your existing cat litter. Yeah.
There we go.
So,
Wait, we paid $10 for one fucking bag?
Yeah, you mix this with your existing cat litter.
No, I thought it was for a free pack for 10.
Oh. It's bigger than. Okay, was it 3 of those or just one?
Yeah, so it takes.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
Yeah, and you have to mix it, and it'll change color. And on the package,
Spread
it
green
tells you what
letters over
color.
existing
There's
cat
something
litter
I
wrong.
love
service.
that movie, best friend. I love that movie.
Descendants?
Yeah, it's my favorite movie.
You've been
Really?
normals, colors wrong, granular. Please check your veterinarian for advice. So, you mix this with your existing cat litter.
Rise
Works
of
with most cat
Red.
litters.
Okay.
So,
What's that? Melissa De La Cruz.
we
Beyond the
also got the USB cable Michelle
Ooh.
wanted, and she's
Look
gonna
at the
now.
D, the
She's
way
working
the
on
Disney-
ripping the
the D
Scientology
and
DVD
Yeah.
set so we can actually upload those in spirituality and ascension so people can watch it.
That's
Best
great.
friend, are you into like Disney? Is that your favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Disney.
Yeah.
Well, in a way, it's just as good anyway because Michelle bought enough cat litter anyway. She just usually buys the plain clay stuff. Yeah. But she still got a little bit of your clumping stuff left too.
Wait, where is Nad? Because I was supposed to, they were going to do a Discord party, Michelle, and listen to your show in Discord, but I don't know if they did or not. And I was going to play it for them, but I don't think they did. No, they're not in Nad's or in yours. Okay, never mind.
Right. They're not ads in yours because Michelle didn't monetize that stream anyway. The other reason why she deleted it was it didn't seem professional, and she felt that people at a disgust would leave, and that's the other reason why she deleted it.
Invisible Sun.
I thought it was a great live stream last night. I had a lot of fun.
You can watch it still. It's on Twitch. It's still on Twitch.
I'm not sure why. Oh, look at this. I love that you're a reader. I love that. I'm
Yep.
dying to know what that yellow one is. The Black Panther Spellbound. Oh, this is like is this a spinoff of? That's cool.
So how many applications does this have in it?
Michelle, I don't think your show was horrible. I think there were parts of it that were tacky, just like, it seems like it runs into that. Second star to the fright. Ooh. I like scary stuff.
So this checks out for multiple things, not just orange. It has
Love
other
that
colors.
he's a reader. Oh, look, it's a series. Friends on the other side. Oh, this is a whole.
All right, so best friend,
I'm glad.
I
my
would
mom
love to
died.
show your
shit.
video on camera, but before I do, you do understand that you're showing your birth name, right? Do you really want them to see your birth name? Because I will show you, but it's got your birth name being shown on screen, and I don't know if you want afraid of being doxxed or not.
I don't think he cares, but also Giuseppe Grace says he wants to come up too. Michelle, is that okay?
You know someone named Giuseppe?
Yeah, okay,
Well,
let him on. His
Joseph.
name is Joseph.
Like
It's
my-
in English. Yeah, go ahead.
He's a
Joseph.
butcher.
All right, so I will show these people on screen as long as you know you're showing me your birth names. As long as you know that, I don't have a problem with that.
Joseph?
Okay, so here we go.
Michelle, look at Joseph.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Do you want butt sex?
So what I'm looking at the instructions on this. It's pretty
What
easy
did
to
the little
use.
fuzzy pig just say to me? What did the cute little fuzzy pig just say to me, David? David? Why did the cute little pig just say
So this is called testing granule additives. So it's pretty straightforward to use, but you can check for multiple colors.
Monkey?
Like if it's yellow.
Monkey? Banana?
Banana monkey! Go to the jungle. Get the village to the well. You got the water, the dirty water in the village.
If it's orange, it indicates low pH levels.
Joseph is gonna rip Tino's nuts off and eat them? Also, he's gonna rip Wishbone's rib cage open and what the fuck is wrong with this cute little pig?
Yeah, Joseph was talking about eating Wishbone last night.
Why?
Yeah.
He's such a cute little pig. Why
He's
is
a butcher.
he cute? What? But
You know, the bulldogs you showed last night.
So different with
Noodles,
the
the bulldogs you showed last night, they kind of look like, I'm not trying to be funny, they kind of look like they almost like they would be a perfect matching dog for you. Because bulldog, you get it, right? Because you kind of act like a bulldog in a way.
Bulldozer. You know that bulldozer, that thing that smashes down buildings? A bulldozer. Plow that ass. Plow that ass.
Oh, what the fuck?
What?
This little pig is, hang on, Nads. What the fuck? I don't know how comment got there. Wait a minute. I'm trying to find your comment.
So,
Lumi, can you give Brain Dead a wrench here, please?
Brain Dead, absolutely. Give me a second here. I gotta get over that.
Thanks. If you need something, you guys, I'm really good about reading chat. So if there is something, just tag me and
I know
I'll
some
see your
people
comment.
often ask me is
Well, you
why
guys enjoy the rest of
do
your
we
day.
have
I'm
to
going to
give
get
out
off here.
wrenches all the
Oh,
time?
Dee, have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy Mother's Day. Seriously, thank you for sharing with us.
Oh, I'm sure you enjoy the scenery, don't you?
I sure do. I sure do. Yes, ma'am. I've got your screen actually all large because I can make your screen bigger. So yes, thank you.
I love it. I
Take
love
care.
it. Well, you have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Oh my God, my ass. My ass is so loose. You can fit 5 dicks in that ass. 5 dicks in one ass.
All right, we're not being sexual tonight.
Please
Joseph.
keep it light, okay? No,
Shit's
no
over.
sex stuff. We really don't want to
You
go
can
there.
talk about like eating animals
You
and
can
monkey
talk about
stuff.
that on
but,
Discord all you want. No one cares really. But
I just want to
YouTube is
laugh, but I can't
hypersensitive
laugh.
about it. So, and my channel has always been in good standing with YouTube, so I want to keep it that way.
Well, I don't think that. Okay, let's not get it colluded that I don't think what he's saying is anywhere close to coming up on YouTube terms. I just think the reason you should stay away from the sex stuff, just for the foreseeable future, is just the optics of if people are looking, if there's a chance to get you back in cumbies or whatever. I just feel like maybe you should steer away from it.
That's one of the
my only
reasons why my
reason.
channel is actually pretty good because it's independent of Michelle's. There's some crossover, but there's
Oh,
not.
that is true. Oh shit! Yes, we can talk about sex.
But I don't
But
like
this
to
isn't
talk
even
about sex
Michelle's
too much
channel.
anyway.
Yeah,
So
forgot. This is a fun channel. We can have fun here. We can have normal fun here, Michelle. It's okay to laugh at dicks and asses. That's okay.
yeah. Well, I think what you wanted to ask other questions about last night, Gidget.
Oh,
So let's-
Christine is not a fan. Wait a minute. Hang on,
Christine,
Christine.
come on, please.
Hang on. Wait, is this guy bad? Who is? I mean, I'm ashamed that this person is a fellow Brit. He's gross. Catch you later, Lumi and Michelle.
See, that's what I'm talking about. We don't need to lose our audience. You know,
No.
we don't need to lose Christine.
So is the cute little fuzzy pig not a good guy?
It's
I don't
Joseph Grace. He's the guy who leaves all the poop.
Yeah, he's
voicemails
the
on
one
his
that
phone.
talks to Noodle that does the poop stuff, right? Like all the
Yeah.
voicemails.
Like, oh my god, like stuff like that.
Oh my God, are you good?
I mean, I don't know. This is tough because I mean, I'm looking at this cute little pink pig with beautiful eyelashes, and this beautiful man over here showing me that he's a reader, which I absolutely love. You see her, but I don't. I mean,
Michelle used to
I
be
don't
more of a
feel like-
reader too before her eyes went bad. With her
I
right
trust
eye.
Christine though. I don't understand what I've missed. Joseph, are you a bad boy? Do you do bad things?
I'm retarded.
Okay, well, retarded is one thing. I mean, but just because you're retarded, that doesn't mean you do bad things, right?
No, I don't do anything bad apart from ripping open Wishbone's heart.
Oh, please don't. No,
Let's
nice.
not go there. That really
Not
sounds really
nice.
macabre. I'm really be honest when I say that.
2 people left now saying they don't want a repeat of last night. Okay, I don't want a repeat of last night either. I don't know what was so bad about last night. I'm going to have to, I'll be honest. Here's what I did with last night's video. I watched it, and then I saw my name in chat, so I stopped it. I rewound it. I saw what Grizz said, and I'm like, oh, motherfuckers. And sure, it got a little sexual, but I fast-forwarded it, so I didn't listen to it. So maybe I'll go back and listen to what was said.
Well,
'cause
maybe you
apparently,
should go back and watch when you get a little more time because Gitchy,
well, I just
it
feel
was
like we have
getting
2
really,
new people up here.
really getting bad. It was getting really,
okay,
really
okay.
bad.
I just feel bad because we have 2 nice new people here, and I didn't want to. I feel like this humor insults my intelligence. I don't.
That's one of the reasons why
all right,
I really
all right.
have
So
to
let me explain something to all you idiots out there. You rather come over here, right? And be like, oh yeah, this is a great show, blah blah. When Michelle's pretending to be someone else, dressed up in a wig, and you guys are all encouraging this fucking psychosis.
Whoa,
but-
back up, Noodles. Okay.
Yeah, brain dead. I agree. I don't want Tina crying, but I don't think joking Joseph. Look, it's going to be off-color humor, but I welcome new people. My whole thing is I want fresh blood over here. The only way this woman is ever going to grow, and Grizz, everyone knows this is right, is we have to open up the floodgates a little bit. Right now, it's so closed off. If someone new tries to come in, they get hammered. I mean, they're not welcome. They're, da-da-da-da. Idiot.
I think
Wait.
both Best Friend
Nope.
and Joseph really may not understand what this channel is like and what it's about. It's different than Noodles content.
Pierre hasn't said a word, so I don't know how anyone could be upset with that poor man. He has not said one word. He's shown some books and smiled. So I don't know.
All these guys are
what's wrong.
all these guys are disabled, and you know, it's like, dude, relax.
Power of suggestion and explicit depiction of two different things. Yeah,
Pretend like you're all
okay, you're
high
right.
and mighty,
You're right.
supporting Michelle, pretending to be someone else. Get out of here.
Yeah, that's it. Get out of here. Get back in the
Right.
kitchen and get a sandwich.
Oh, see, I feel bad laughing at that, but I find that humor funny. When a man tells me to make a sandwich, I laugh.
Kitchen. Get back in the kitchen.
Yes, sir. Little pig.
Get back in the kitchen.
I just want to put a little collar on this little pig. I it's not the new people, Gidgey. Okay, Nads. All right, good. Because I'm feeling bad for Yasir, because honestly, this is a sweet man.
Gidgey, you need to get back in the kitchen.
Well, I'm halfway there. I know I need to. It's Mother's Day. I have to cook food.
All right, so here's the thing. All right, Michelle's putting on a show as Lumi.
Right.
Actually, I'm putting on my own show. Michelle is part of it, but she's not the main host this year.
Lumi's a voice in Michelle's head that she takes a persona of. I get that. So why, if we're going to humor that, wouldn't we humor... See, this is where it gets very muddled for me, because I understand Michelle. I understand that I truly believe Michelle has two souls in her body. I truly believe that. Now, I will never say that Lumi is anything more. No, fuck that. She only has two.
My soul is on this side. Michelle's soul is on this side.
Right?
Yeah.
So let's be honest. We are humoring this. So if we can humor this, why couldn't we humor other things? And look, our taste in humor will all be different for sure. I like to laugh at funny things. I like to laugh at life. I like to laugh
first
at
of all,
irony.
I think there's a little difference, because he's talking about doing things to animals. We're all animal lovers here. Michelle's an animal lover. I'm an animal lover.
Specifically, not all animals, just Wishbone. For some reason, they have it out for Wishbone. Noodles does too. I'm going to fucking grab that dog and I'm going to take him home with me, and he's going to live happily ever after as the prince he deserves to be. But look, this is one thing I can tell you 100%, Michelle. If they're talking about... See, Yasir's confused. Nothing, darling. Please, I don't want new people to not feel welcome. I really don't, David. I don't know, or Noodles, I'm sorry. I don't know how to... I don't know why... I guess I'm going to have to watch more about what was said last night. I get the humor.
Do they feel threatened or something? Do you guys feel threatened? If you guys do, just come up here and introduce yourself. I don't understand.
Yeah, Grizz, why don't you come up here? It's HCR.
This is what happened last night, Gidgey. Grizz was on panel. Best friend comes up. Cam's up. All of a sudden, Grizz's eyeballs almost fell out of his head and said, "I got to go." And then continued in the comments section saying there was the disease on panel.
What?
So, yeah, that was racist as hell.
Now, was that was the other Grizz, not Grizz here?
No, the real Grizz.
That's the real Grizz, yeah.
I don't know. The real Grizz isn't going to say that just because a man's black. I'm sorry, I don't buy that.
Considering that he is, you need to call him a monkey and say that he eats banana.
He did say that last night.
Banana. You have to say banana like Michelle.
Banana. Oh, but.
Hey Joseph, how do you say library?
Library.
Thank you.
Library.
Yesterday he said, "I have a question for you. Can you tell me why in God's name you use Chat GPT to look up the word library?" Like, son, you don't want to know. Just walk away.
In Africa, they don't have libraries. They just have trees of bananas. And they eat bananas from the tree.
Whoa, now wait a minute. It looks like nobody's upset with Joseph or Yasir except for, I need to go back because I like her and she's not a fan of Joseph's. But Noodles, it sounds like they're upset with you.
Oh, really?
The disease was the porn. Noodles was wait, you were playing porn?
No,
what?
So, wait.
Sound because we didn't show it on screen.
No, we didn't show it on screen.
Michelle's
so there was...
Michelle doesn't want to show any porn on camera.
Yeah.
She doesn't show the panels because of that reason. Because she doesn't know what she's going to get involved with. Michelle's channel is her very important source of revenue. And so she has to be very careful with YouTube because she's above the radar. Just a tiny little podunk channel in the middle of nowhere. So I don't get the same kind of scrutiny that under YouTube that she does. So she tries to be compliant with YouTube's terms of service. As I try to as well. I may break the rules a little bit by playing copyrighted music, but I'm not making a dime out of this.
All right,
And
Michelle, can I play some of the cat noises, please?
Not if it's gonna make her cry.
Oh my god.
the reason why Michelle got so upset about the cat noises noodles is she was already under a lot of stress with her own cat concerns. With what happened with animal control, saying that she thought her cat was guilty.
All right, let's forget about that. Let's ask best friend to make cat noises. Best friend, can you make a cat noise?
Okay. Thank you, Nads. Right, you're right, Nads. Let me remove that. Show panel, no. Yeah, I don't think y'all.
Anna Constant was another one that Michelle got really upset with as well.
Okay, but I think Anaconda Sin is way different from. I mean, look, guys, I don't know. Y'all can't see the panel, but I'm telling you, there is a cute little animated pink pig with beautiful eyelashes.
Right.
And take care, Rambo. Happy Mother's Day.
I can show that real quick. That's no problem. Actually, I saw it earlier in the panel. I'm just saying
this panel doesn't exactly look like the most intimidating panel I've ever sat on. Noodles, fuck right off. You have pissed Nads off, and I need to know what you have done.
I don't know.
Adios, amigo.
These people are such fucking crybabies.
Amigo, not amiga.
All right, so here's what I would say is why don't we
the porn wasn't on YouTube,
since
but it wasn't.
I think Nads has HVR. If you want to come up on HVR.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, that's disgusting. Yeah, I don't. Okay, all right. You can delete that. Okay, who was doing that? Who was playing that?
Noodles was playing some stuff too. A lot of.
So this all right. So Michelle was giving out that card, right? Yeah. I looked into the laws a while ago on this, okay, and I saw how bad it can get. There's no law. All right. And in fact, Michelle's allowed to do this, blah, blah. I talked to the police, even looked it up. If there's no conservator, then she can do this.
Okay.
So I wanted to see how bad it can get. And it gets very bad. And that's what I was playing yesterday.
Well, like David S. Fingman pulled up on his own research because it was not on purpose and it was already a deleted site. Michelle was not trafficking.
No.
I don't think trafficking should ever have even been brought up. That's ridiculous. Michelle, nothing legally will come of this.
Right.
The reason that the parents got the police involved, the same reason that I would call the police, is not to get the woman that did it in trouble, but to make them aware of it so there now is a case that you have done something bad. They don't want to put you in jail. They just want to make sure this is not a reoccurring problem. So now it's all on the books. It's not going to happen again. We don't have to worry about it. We really don't even have to talk about it.
Right.
You're not a sexual deviant.
And right now, even Cumberland Farms is looking into it now, and in personal.
Michelle, with Cumberland Farms, I just need you to know one thing that I didn't like, and I'm sorry, I was driving last night. It was Mother's Day weekend. Anyway, it doesn't matter, but I couldn't be on panel. But listen, in my opinion, I wouldn't want to go somewhere where I know the people that work there.
So can you leave that mouse pointer right by the accept button so I don't have to keep searching for it all the time? Sorry. I know you like to fiddle around with the mouse as you're doing the stream.
Well, I mean, Nads, no offense, but we didn't know you either. We didn't know Bradley. We didn't know Tina. We didn't know any of you people. Relax.
What's wrong?
They've been around long enough that we begun to understand the way they are. Hello, Grace. How you doing?
Hello, Michelle.
Hi, Grace. Happy Mother's Day.
Everybody, just my 2 cents.
Please. Thank you.
Doesn't mean that I'm right. Doesn't mean that I'm wrong. Just
Right.
my 2 cents. Okay.
Mhm.
You know there's a difference between the power of suggestion and getting really graphic. And if a person wants to get really graphic, I think it should stay in text, or get consent beforehand or something. I don't think that we should be trying to manipulate how Michelle's channel should go, especially if we're trying to help her grow her channel. Noodles, I'm talking to you on this here. I'm not saying that Joseph or best friend is a bad people. I'm not saying that at all. But when you invite people on over here that that's going to create waves, how do you expect this to help grow her channel? It's actually hindering her channel when you do stuff like that.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
Chris, you and another guy in here troll her all day long. All right.
Yes.
Okay. So,
And so do
what
you.
I'm trying to say to you, I get it. Like, people are having fun over here. All right. Why is it okay, or why did everyone okay you doing that? No one did. Everyone got used to you, and they like you. That's how you do it here. Go find someone that's going to come over here and play with Michelle. Have fun with Michelle.
Grizz, best friend just asked you a typed message. He said, "Are you against me, Grizz?" That's what he asked you.
The difference is, Noodles, that I use a power of suggestion. That doesn't make me right or wrong, okay? I'm not saying that the other guy's right or wrong. What I'm saying is, us using our influence, Michelle should be able to say, knock it off, and we should listen.
Michelle can kick anyone off here if she wants.
I can kick anyone off the panel I want, but so can Michelle. But the thing is, at the same time, we won't even use that as a last resort. Okay, because one of the things that this channel and Michelle's channel is too about is we want people to feel welcoming, but we also want people to realize that our channel is not a drama channel naturally. It's actually intended to be more unique in the sense of welcoming environment for people, but they have to understand
but this isn't like a fucking a club where, like, this is social media. We're trying to get new people here. And, like, people are saying, no. What do you want me to do?
In a way, Noodles, this is kind of a club. Because you think about, we have a regular viewers, they come in, they watch the show, they're enjoying the show.
If it's a club, you have a very small club, and there's a reason why people aren't coming over here. I don't know.
And my channel, as far as I'm concerned, Noodles, that's absolutely fine. I'm not exactly in a rush to grow from 302 to 4,002, okay? My channel, at least not that quick. My channel is very different than Michelle's, but very similar.
Michelle, do you want new people over here? Or does Lumi, do you want new people over here? Yes or no?
Yes, we do. And that's great.
Okay.
But we want these people to feel comfortable being here, too. And that's why me and Michelle have talked about this.
So I don't understand what Grizz is saying, Nads and everyone.
Noodles, what I'm saying is maybe these people, before they jump on panel, they should get to know people in the chat before they come up on panel.
Agreed, and get to know what the content of the channel's about.
Then we would be more accepting of it. But for somebody that we don't know just coming out of the blue and saying this stuff that's really, really off the wall, there's a big difference between saying it up here, on mic versus texting it out in chat.
I think.
Right. You know what? Joseph, Grace, and best friend, please leave. I'll talk to you guys later.
Joseph Grace can stay if he wants. He hasn't said anything wrong right now, Noodles. So
no,
Mark.
We're leaving. We're out of here.
I'm gonna go.
I'm taking my gang, and we're out of here.
You know what, Noodles? Now you're trying to tell people to leave?
He wants to tuck his tail and run.
Best friend, get out of here. Good. I'm out. Bye-bye.
I don't like the way the fact that Noodles bringing people up on panel and they don't even know what the show's about. It's the same with Michelle's channel. He invites people up on panel And he doesn't even have them say, "Hey, sit there and watch the show," but before you come up on panel, because maybe you may or may not like the show. Instead, he rushes them up here, saying, "Oh, I got these people come up here," and they have no idea what what the content's about, and they think it's like his content, which it is not. I think you understand what I'm getting at, Grizz. It's
Well, Michelle, on the other hand, I think you should take a more proactive steps on when you're having a panel. If somebody's getting out of line, I think you need to be more ready to boot people. But on the same token, that also means that you need to be able to hear better and not boot people over stupid reasons too. So it's kind of a loaded catch-22 for you with your hearing.
Anyone in my existing people besides Grizz want to come up and give their own viewpoint on this? There is a way to introduce new people, then there's the force of feeding.
I'll tell you what I experienced, Michelle. Yesterday when I came into the chat, the first thing I heard was somebody talking about cutting Tino's nuts off and eating them and ripping the other dog's rib cage open and eating that. And I didn't know who it was. And that was, if I had seen it in
I know
text,
what you're talking about. Yeah, Michelle knows it too. We both do. And that was one of the reasons why Michelle was getting stressed. Because it was like, why are you talking about this kind of stuff that sounds almost like it's just too macabre? And it's like, oh my God. It's like, why is this even being brought up?
Hello, I'm talking, Michelle. To hear that when I first come on in, just imagine what people are thinking when they come on in there. You're trying to grow a channel, and this is what people come in. Now, I'm a long-time viewer and stuff, so I'm kind of used to some of this stuff, but that was even so shocking afterwards. Like, this really doesn't belong here on a channel that if a person is trying to get it to grow. I get you got to be have a lot of acceptance to people, but there is a line that can be crossed, and you got to know where that line is.
Right. I think that those two gentlemen were thinking that Michelle's channel, my channel, are like Noodle's channel, and they're not. They're very different channels than Noodle's channel. We want to try to create a peaceful environment that makes people feel like they have a safe place to go. And trust me, with all the YouTubers, all the drama channels, the way that they're being promoted, and shock jocks and all this stuff, our channel, or both of our channels, are not being designed that way. We don't want that kind of horrific stuff to be brought up on channel. Michelle was really, really, very upset about last night's show because of that alone. Because you brought up some valid points last night. And I don't think Noodles really thinks about what he brings people up.
Believe me when I say this too. I'm not the one that should write the book on what trolling should be permissible or not. But I do support trolling. I think trolling on Michelle's channel is great. I think it does help her channel. But there is a difference between respectful trolling and just trying to see who can be the grossest person.
Yeah. That's like level 3 trolling, what was going on, and Michelle really can't handle level 3. Heck, I trolled Comedy Flu myself often, and I apologized to him about that. I said, I'm not trying to make fun of you because I'm overweight too, and it's like, I understand the struggles you go through. I'm just trying to be a little fun. I'm not trying to be taking it serious. Brian K's coming up now. Go ahead, Brian K.
Oh, hey. Hey, why is everyone attacking Noodles?
Because he's a low, down, disgusting pig that has no respect for anybody, and I hate that bastard. I tell you what, that son of a bitch needs to go straight to hell.
Yeah, well, and as far as what Gidgey said, Michelle is not playing pretend with me. It's not the way it works with us. Although some may think it's that way, it's not. No. So, we are indeedly two separate souls in one body, and that's why I wanted to keep my channel more distant from Michelle's, because
How is your channel any different from Noodles, though? I mean, you kind of do like, just whatever. It's not like you have like a theme or whatever. It's like you just kind of do a whatever,
well, we kind
podcast
of have a
style
theme.
stream.
Michelle's channel definitely does. If you watch the music video she did, it explains this channel better, or her channel. I don't have a song like that, except the intro song on my show. And
Yeah, but I mean, what's it have to do with like your channels basically being the same style? I mean, it's
they're similar. Let's be honest, with all the stuff that goes on YouTube, our channels are completely different. It's like for YouTubers, it's a completely new, fresh breeze because they're not aiming for views, clicks, ratings.
Yeah,
it's different.
Yeah, you're putting content out there for putting content out there.
I'm putting out content, but we're also trying to create a community. Like
Well,
Neil said, we're trying to create a club. In a way, we are creating a club.
Wait,
we have our
wait,
loyal
wait a
viewers.
minute.
They come in. They want
Because
to see a place where they can congregate, hang out, talk, share thoughts, and
I feel like people are constantly getting run off.
Well, I tell you what, I'm a big time Noodles fan and I'm a big time Michelle fan. Okay, but they have similar content in some ways because so many of the people do crossover back and forth. But there is a difference, and I like both of them. I don't expect them both to abide by the same rules. I expect that they're going to have different things. Because Michelle is Michelle and Noodles is Noodles.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like it doesn't ever have like a beginning, a middle, and an end. It just kind of.
If Michelle goes over to Noodles' channel and he says, "Hey, don't talk that way or don't do this or whatever," I would expect Michelle to respect him on his channel, and I expect the same thing the other way. Respect goes a long way both ways.
What did he do that wasn't respectful, though?
There's certainly room on YouTube for both kinds of genres. There's no reason why it has to be one or the other.
What I'm talking about, the respect, isn't anything that particularly that Noodles did, other than when he brings people over here that hasn't been vetted. And that,
Chris, so what does that mean, vetted, mate?
I
two
don't know
guys had never been on Michelle's channel before Noodles brought them up here.
That's a really hard way to grow something. If it's like basically every person has to have some kind of like.
Brian, you're not going to grow something, Brian, when a person that I'm used to it, and I come into a chat, and the first thing I hear is somebody that I don't even know who they are, and they're talking about cutting Tino's nuts off and eating them and ripping Wishbone's rib cage open and eating those and stuff. And when you hear that, I'm like, when you hear certain stuff, it's like, whoa, what the hell am I walking into? So that's.
I mean, honestly, does that sound any worse than the news? I'm being serious on this. I've seen images on the news that if
for the news.
What's that?
I don't watch the news, and I don't come to the Michelle for the news.
Well, yeah, but you understand the point I'm trying to make, though.
My point is that that's not what we expect here at Michelle's, is that type of language going on.
See, what like it is that the kind of content is not what our viewers are expecting, and that's not what we're aiming for in the community. And that's reasons why these two gentlemen that knew nothing of my show, nothing about Michelle's show, are going in. They're just coming on panel. Nobody never watched the show before. They have no idea what the content's about.
Wait a second. Grizz, you joke about eating cats.
Okay, you don't see the difference there, Noodles? That's what I was pointing on out, the power of suggestion.
You never made a eating.
I have never.
Michelle, did you know that Grizz jokes about eating cats? They used to call him out.
Cats. I use the power of suggestion. I don't get descriptive.
You and then you talk about you named your dog Stir Fry because you said it sounded delicious. You wanted to eat your dog.
Hey, I like food. What can I say?
I know, I get it, but Grizz, you joke about that.
Yes, and have you ever heard me joking about it much on mic? No. I keep
I
it
mean,
in.
but I guess what I'm getting at is, was what was said like so horrifically traumatic for someone to hear that, like, you know what I mean? It's just the internet, you know?
Grizz, like, okay, so the rule is over here is that people have to be vetted. Good luck with that.
Yeah,
Good luck with
I don't
that.
understand that. That's the
'Cause-
same. We're on the church. So and so is allowed to speak. So and so isn't. Yeah.
I use the word
What's going to happen is people are going to be like, "No, I'm not doing that."
Yeah, and
Like, that's fucking weird as hell.
yeah, my point was that you cannot have something like organic and sterile at the same time. And if Michelle's is trying to actually grow, you kind of have to. That's a risk that you take. That you'll have someone say something off color.
Both me and Michelle are trying to go a different type of YouTube channel, Noodles, and that's the thing you need to understand.
All right, Michelle. No one's telling you to not have to have these people up. You can block anyone you want, Michelle.
Let me ask you a question. Did you ever suggest to both Joseph Grace and my best friend to just come in and just chat on the side chat of the channel and
Hold
watch
on,
the
what
show
did-
for a
what
few
did-
No,
days?
Michelle. You want to know why? Because
Yeah.
they'll get blocked. They'll get blocked in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Talk
Then
about
that should
vetting.
tell you something. They're not blocked on this channel right now. They could be here.
Not right now, but I mean, yeah, there has been some heavy-handed decisions that are made. I think I definitely don't think that free speech has been respected.
Wait,
Okay,
so
well,
there's this guy Austin that wants to come over here. There's this guy Austin that wants to come over here. Do you want him over here, Michelle?
Yeah,
He's from the
Austin's
Pistons.
really nice. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
let me ask a question here. Does anybody in the chat out there do they think it was acceptable what was being said about Tino and Wishbone and stuff? That was just kind of it was.
Does anyone think that that's acceptable? I mean, think about what you're asking. You know what I mean? Think of it.
Yeah, does anyone want to eat dogs? No one wants to eat
that's-
dogs. What about cats?
That's a loaded question.
I mean, Grizz, come on. You're known for like eating cats.
We're not
Like, that's the
talking
big
about we're talking about the descriptive part about cutting the testicles off. And
Can I ask you, if it's so bad, why do you keep repeating it?
Yeah, you would think Noodles would be happy that Andrew and Red are gone.
Yeah, we're gonna get rid of Nads soon. Nads, you're out of here, by the way. You are out of here. Bradley, you're on thin ice, and so are you, Hammer and Nails. Very thin ice.
Yeah, I don't think that they should be gotten rid of either. I just think it should just. I kind of think it should be like kind of like the opposite of that, like, you know.
And you know what, D, I know what you're trying to do, D, and it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. You can go ahead and try, D, all you want. You don't have the looks that I have.
So, Noodles, the point is, those two are welcome to be in our side chat. They're welcome to be, get to know the channel better. And maybe
All
that
right, well,
might be
Michelle, you don't have to. You don't have to let anyone up, Michelle. You can pick and choose who you have on panel. You don't even have me on panel. You've kicked me multiple times. Like, I don't understand why everyone's so weirded out by
I'm not
it.
kicking you right now, Noodles. I'm just trying to ask you, why didn't you just suggest that he just quietly come in, watch the show, get to know what the show's about?
They're not going to do that.
Yeah, not everybody operates with the lurker mentality. I mean, it should just be open discussion. If something doesn't work, then just move on. It's not that big a deal. But the door should still be available. Shouldn't be like this threshold guardian stuff going on.
Maybe Brian's right on that. Maybe there shouldn't be no guardian, but I do think that somebody should be a little quicker on expelling somebody if they need to out of off the camera or off of the mic or whatever when stuff is being said that's really not acceptable on mic.
So long as it's not heavy-handed,
Yeah, what is the threshold? Like, isn't that up to Michelle?
Well, I'm asking you this question, Noodles. Do you
It's
think
up
that
to
was
Michelle, it's up to
inappropriate?
me. But when you start seeing Michelle start crying, no, you crossed it. You know.
No, because sometimes you cry at random shit that no one else knows what's going on. They are asking you and trying to find out, and then you're just crying.
I played a fucking cat video last night.
How was Noodles to be that clairvoyant to know that a cat sound would be like elicit some sort of a nurturing response in you, and you that needs its mother.
Right.
It was prancing around. The cat was happy and
it was a
healthy.
cute video.
Michelle.
Yeah, it was very benign. Like that's kind of the canary in the coal
Remember,
mine,
Michelle
in my
already
opinion.
turned off your camera because she didn't want to see the other clips you were showing. So all she had was the sound.
Do you know
well,
what
it was cats frolicking, Michelle.
The best precursor for like a tyrannical situation, the breast precursor is
Michelle also asked you multiple times to stop showing video, and you didn't listen.
Wait, who's telling you that I was playing clips of cats being tortured, Michelle? Nads?
What the hell?
No, I didn't.
Is that what's going on?
On the kittens, I didn't see anything bad about it. I think
Wait.
No
Michelle, was somebody saying that the cats were being harmed?
No,
Michelle said that. Michelle said that.
Oh, what the fuck? Why would you seen the video? You were
Everybody
looking
saw
right
it.
at the fucking video. There was like kittens running around.
Running around, but Michelle had the screen blanked out because he was showing some other unsavory things she wasn't interested in. So she had his camera blinded so she couldn't watch it. And then all she heard is the kittens meowing. She has no idea what she's starting to
There wasn't even like a concerned meow. There was like a postcard type of.
Nads, why don't you come up here? Why don't you come up here and explain to everyone how you gave Michelle a rash of shit for not fucking combing Rusty's hair?
Yeah.
Why don't you come up here and tell everyone?
Don't worry about Nads. She's not.
Wait a minute. Whoa. Hang on.
Nads is very unwell.
I just got back. Wait, Nads is fine.
No, she's not.
Right, and Nads being upset about the whole Rusty thing is totally
She's very histrionic. She's very histrionic.
No, she isn't. Nads?
Come on.
So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I get a phone call from Michelle. I get a phone call from Michelle saying that these people are mad at me. Can you please contact them? I'm not contacting you people. I'm not. Stop making Michelle upset. You made Michelle upset this week, Nads. Did you know that?
Nads did not make Michelle upset this week.
She elicited you being upset, though. She did elicit it. Yeah.
Look, I make Michelle upset on a daily basis, so we could talk about me. Let's not talk about Nads, who isn't here. Let's talk to me. Okay, first of all, Nads is my friend, and I'm not going to watch her get talked about any certain way. Nads
even if it's factual, though.
Listen, Nads wants nothing but the best for Michelle, and you cannot deny that. I'm in private messages with her. She talks to me all the time about her concerns about Michelle. She thinks about Michelle so much. Probably more than myself and Tiger together. Seriously, she's a good girl. She really is.
So what, she got like two brains bouncing around?
No, don't be. No, she's a good. No, Nads is. She's not.
You can't think about it more than like two people. That's two separate minds.
Gizzy. What I'm saying is that you guys here get Michelle all flustered every day.
No,
every day.
I do. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, but at least
give me a fucking break. I brought new people over here.
No, I agree. No, I didn't know what it's about. I think that you're getting a rash of shit, and I don't think it's warranted. I really don't. Now that I know the whole story, I don't. It doesn't mean that I think anything less of anyone that does have a problem with it. Oh God!
Well, yeah, you can still think someone is incorrect without thinking less of them as a person.
Do I take this phone call? I need help. Do I take this phone? This is my ex-father-in-law calling me on Mother's Day.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Oh God! Hang on.
Well, Bianca, how you doing?
Ex-father-in-law.
Happy Mother's
Day. Definitely was. Andrew was definitely under the influence or something. I don't know what. Michelle doesn't know either. Go ahead, Joseph.
Hey, Michelle, who was the gal that was on panel the other day that was talking about the bees?
Chantix.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that would be
See,
the one that was talking about the bees was Jantix. She was here
type of content
yesterday as well, and she was like,
when you have people up here on panel and surprise visits like that, when you get those type of people, that's the type of stuff that makes your channel grow, not this other sick and disgusting stuff like me and other people.
we want to try to encourage positive things on our channels. Me and Michelle agreed on that. If you watched the video Keeper of the Light, you would know what Michelle's channel is about. If you watch my own intro and really watch it from beginning to end, you would know
Yeah,
what
Michelle's
my
channel's
channel's
a
about.
DIY channel. It's always been about DIY.
Yeah. My channel does do some DIY too. Yeah, Michelle does some DIY stuff also. She does a lot of there's a lot of things. She's got a lot of irons in the fire. She does a lot of different content. But when it came to the live streams, that's when she created the group that we have now. It's because she wanted to have a nice, calm, social environment where people can get together and talk about things.
My channel is
in a respectful way. Same as I said.
I think that this is why you should bring back the phones. It makes it much less complicated when you just hit the click button instead of all of these joining a Google group. It's a lot easier to sort through the stuff that you're trying to avoid and still have an open door for literally anyone to come up and tell the story like Jantix. That's it. You can't have it both ways, basically. You can't have it be like you want to have, interesting people come in, tell the story, and, also not have anyone from the public do it. It's got to be one or the other. But these fucking crybabies out there, like Nads and like Bradley Sharp and stuff like that.
Okay, why am I
this
coming
is
back?
nonsense.
You talking? So you hush. I just came back. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm right, Gidgy.
No, I didn't hear anything. I'm sorry. That was my father. And it's Mother's Day,
Was
guys.
it weird? Was that weird?
Oh, it was very weird. It was very weird. It's like, dude, why are you calling me? Go away. No, it was sweet. He's sweet. Look, I've lost both my parents. So he is the only parental figure I have in my life.
That's nice of him.
You know what? A lot of people forget is a lot of people in the community see Michelle in some ways kind of like a mother. A lot of them kind of do.
No.
Well, did Nads tell you that?
No, nobody told her that. I definitely don't get a motherly vibe from Michelle. A queen vibe, definitely. Like a princess queen kind of vibe, but not a motherly vibe.
High chair tyrant.
Well, I know I'm not quite a mother figure either, but
Can we please get rid of Nads, Michelle? Can we just please talk about this later?
Brad's like, what the fuck? Why do I keep Brad? I keep hearing bits and pieces of this to you guys. First of all, Nads, just so you guys know, she is as permanent a fixture as Gidgy, Tiger Kitty, and Gemini now. You know how Tiger Kitty, Gemini, and I have our private chat? Nads is now in that chat. So yeah, sorry, anybody that doesn't want Nads around, she's sticking around.
God damn it.
Yeah, Michelle, I don't know about this. Your channel's kind of become like a big cesspit. You've got like too many people threshold guarding new people to come in, and that's what I mean. How do you vet
Grizz,
people on the internet?
Nice. Grizz, I don't see you cleaned up very often. Holy shit, you look really nice.
I think it's partly why you get stuck in those loops of what to do because you kill off the ability to garner any new ideas.
Can we draw in quarter noodles already?
Hey, if it gets too noisy here, go ahead and mute my mic.
Oh, look, Michelle.
What's going on with it?
I'm looking.
Look at that. Oh,
Michelle's looking right now, yeah.
Oh, this is awesome.
He's getting on his little microphone.
Michelle, here we are sitting inside with our refrigerated. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, my God. How perfect.
Hey, best friend, you believe this shit? This deflection? This is unbelievable. Yeah.
I can't believe Grizz doesn't like
Yeah,
Best
let's
Friend.
let's deflect. No one has seen a tree before. Let's
Well, I
deflect.
want to ask Grizz. Wait, what is he doing?
This is come on now. Come
Wait,
on
what
now.
is he doing? He's doing something.
You're doing the same thing. That's
God
a
damn it! There's a
hypocrite.
chicken. There's a chicken, Brian. There's
Oh,
a
a
fucking
bird.
chicken. Shut up. There's a chicken, Brian. Look, wait. He's on a farming implement. Yes, he does. This here. Don't listen to that. Oh shit! The chicken. I got the chicken. Oh my God, Mattelli's gonna run over the chicken. Oh my God. Where's
Michelle,
Joseph?
maybe we can turn this into a kids channel,
on
like
the
a.
Yes,
chicken.
let's do that. Yeah, make it kids only.
Wait, what? No, you can't have chat.
Let's sing
I
children's
don't think
tunes.
it's a matter of Best Friend that Grizz doesn't like you. I think Grizz doesn't really know anything about you because you haven't
Well, I
really.
think when Grizz came up here, he saw a video of two black men fisting each other. Is what I heard.
Maybe we can have Jennifer, whatever her name is, come up here and do ASMR. You could do an ASMR
Yeah.
videos.
Jennifer J.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Brian. Oh man, that sounds so awesome, Nads. Hello, Miss Bianca. How are you, beautiful? Happy Mother's Day. I hope you have a wonderful, well-deserved day, Bianca.
She's spending it with Poon.
Oh, I love my Poon. Poon's a sweetheart.
Yo,
I'll be
Bulldog.
right back, guys. I gotta use the bathroom, so just give me a minute, okay?
Get a
Okay.
snack, Michelle. Get a snack.
Yo, Bulldog.
What's up?
Yeah, what you up to?
Just throwing some Wolverine.
Drawing
Nothing.
Wolverine.
Nobody's fucking with Tina anymore.
Can you get naked on cam?
Yes, can you? Look, Joseph and I are getting along swimmingly. We both want the same things in life.
He irritated Tina last night.
Yeah, no, that was. You know what? A best friend contacted me last night and said that he was like really upset with the Tina thing. And
Yeah.
these people are good people. They're not here to destroy him.
Yeah, but you have people like Bradley Sharp out there, dads. You know, they're besmirching all these new people's good names, really.
Yeah, Nads, I hope you and Brad know they're fucking with you. I don't think I need to tell you guys.
It's called toxic empathy. Too much of a good thing is still bad.
Look, you fucking
you just want to keep feeding the dopamine and feeding the dopamine.
Fill your mouth.
No, it's
I love
true,
dopamine.
you know it.
I love dopamine.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to have like a balance of it, or you become like, where it doesn't give you the same
You
kick.
realize that right now we're sitting on a panel with a woman that thinks she's got like several entities inside
like
her body.
special powers.
Hang on. A man on a fucking bulldozer. Another man showing us every book that he's got. I mean, think about where we are. Okay.
Thank you, best friend.
I'm sorry.
I love the books. No, I love the books. I think the books are beautiful. Don't you dare apologize. I love the books. I love the bulldozer too.
And to all the people out there that think best friend is gay, he's not gay.
What? Why would
Yeah,
who cares if he is?
I thought he was gay as hell personally.
What? Oh my God! Jesus Christ.
Mads, you need to read some Epicurus stuff. Like, you can't have life without cruelty. You cannot. It doesn't matter what you do, even if you're bacteria.
This hair is terrible. It gets
cruel.
dreadlocks. Oh God, this shit ever.
Can we talk about the most important thing that's happening right here, Michelle?
Yeah, these birds in the background and the trees.
Yeah, pull this hair back a bit because it might help a little bit. Because it's like,
best friend, what do you think about trees? Best friend,
Huh?
what do you think about trees?
Trees?
oh, that's better. Not by much, but it's better.
Like the trees?
Yeah.
Yes, she does. Seasons.
They're tilt over.
Thank you. See? Why is this guy? Why is everyone freaking out over best friend and Joseph Grace?
He's scary.
Brian, you need to get a bigger butt plug. Oh, you already saw that.
The trees are bent over.
That tree is bent over. That tree has definitely had Grizz rubbing up on it.
So,
Or we're at an angle.
I guess the next question is given all the stuff that we've talked about, does anybody realize that Noodles, your channel is different than Michelle's and my channel? And that when you bring these people over, they've never been in the chat. They never talk to people in the chat. So they have no
Michelle,
idea.
do you realize the reason why Nads is here, any of these people are here, it's because I brought them here, Michelle. I introduced
That actually is true. Yeah, that actually is true.
Yeah, he brought me here. Yeah, I hate to say it, but no, he's right about that.
Michelle,
the only way people are going to get exposed to you, Michelle, is if someone brings them over here. Unfortunately, you're not supposed easily to organically find. So when people bring you over here and say, Yasir came over here, he would say, oh, wow, this was fun. I had a good time being up here. Now I'm going to join her chat and I'm going to watch her stream. That's kind of how you get viewership.
Best friend wants to know, why is he controlling the stream? Now, which he are you talking about? Noodles or Grizz or someone else?
I
or
think
Brian
he's talking about Grizz. Getting silly brought Nash here. But the point is, somebody brought people here. Like, there is
wait. Getting silly knows about Michelle because of me, not because of getting silly.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Who knows?
Right, that's
Here's the thing. I gotta talk about this fucking woman everywhere I go and try to fucking get people here from all these different freaking communities.
That is 100% true.
No, it is. I know it is.
I
know
it is. That's why I say
Guys,
just have an open door policy. That's why I think the phone calls were so good, because you could just go click and hang up and then take another one, and maybe you'd get someone different.
No, I agree. I don't disagree with you on that.
Instead of like all these secret links, and you have to be like give the right handshake and be there at the certain dead drop, and it's also tiresome.
It's very tiresome. Imagine trying to have a weekend night out and wondering. Never mind. Yeah, it is. It's tiresome for everyone involved.
You know, it's funny how I noticed that this hair's got a little bit of a red tint to it. Yeah, it does. It's cute. I like the hair color. Yeah, I know, I do. Michelle's hair's got some of a natural red tint to it as well. All right, so
you shouldn't care if anybody likes you or doesn't like you, but I can tell you that I like you and Michelle likes you. Michelle and Lumi, that's the one up top. They like you.
And Noodles too.
Yes.
Yes. I want to let everyone know that I was lucky enough to.
Michelle,
gonna let everyone know.
Michelle
is that sick fuck trying to dispose of a body right now on camera?
All right, I got a question for you guys. Could I show you guys a short video, a music video Michelle has?
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. Noodles can't play a kitty cat, a small kitten sitting there and going meow meow. You have fucking Grizz getting rid of one of his victims right now.
The thing is that Michelle is very, very.
Thank you, bro.
Very emotional when it comes to cats. So some people are very emotional about dogs. Okay.
Michelle, it was a cat like meow down. That's all it was. It wasn't anything crazy.
How did the chickens not get run over? This amazes me. Oh, he's chasing the chicken. This motherfucker's chasing the chicken. I love cats, dude. I have a cat.
Well, I wouldn't mind having a meetup. So Michelle and I want to play one of the videos.
Wait, I thought Nads was coming up here. What happened to Nads? Oh, I'll be right there, Michelle. She never came up.
She's outside getting sun.
That's fine.
I'm enjoying this bulldozer stuff. I don't know what it is he's doing. Is he flattening land? Is that what's happening?
I think he's getting rid of someone that he murdered, personally. That's my headcanon.
Oh, wait, what? She's upset about the Rusty situation, and that's why you played the kittens. We're not stupid, Brainiac. Wait,
See, I knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
was she talking about the kid? Was she talking about Rusty when you played the kittens?
That is an incredibly brain dead take on the situation.
Hang on.
I told you.
Were y'all talking about Rusty when you played the kittens?
He literally he was playing a skateboard dog, like, and it's like the most benign thing, you know. And I think that's because this is a big cult, and there's like different levels of initiation and all this guy shit. And it would be so much better if it was just an open mic.
This is bullshit because
could I show something to my audience, please? I want to show something. I want to show. Excuse me. Can I show something to my audience here? For the two new people, you have no idea what the channel's about. I want to play you the two different channels, specifics on totally different channels, and I just want to show these on VLC. Okay.
Can you just give
set the record straight so people don't get confused and think they're watching Noodles 1980.
Do you want to just give them a link, Michelle, so the rest of us don't have to rewatch something that way?
Yeah, they're in Michelle's playlist, and I have
so they can just go to that.
Wait, what's this?
I mean, one of the things is that, like I said, is that a lot of times you guys, the new guys never saw my intro, have no idea what my channel's about, have no clue, and I want to show you. Michelle, can I show my intro? Yeah, let's show your intro. I want to show you my intro song, guys. So let's get to me so we can pick on my screen here. Michelle's going to show something on BLC, but unfortunately it's not quite ready yet.
What are we doing, Michelle? Are we stopping talking?
All right. So this is the intro song from my show, and I want you to listen to the words, okay?
Okay.
It's not short, but...
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Wait, look, he brought a whole bunch more dirt.
Now, yeah.
Look at the dirt. He's bringing dirt over.
Lumi shines with a
I love this song.
I love this song. This is the song I really like.
Dreams through the endless night.
What do you think, best friend? You like it, best friend?
Mind so free. She's here to share her world. Come and see. It's
Lumi.
Yes, the best song ever.
She does it so well. Come along with me.
Yeah, this is.
Could you imagine if she never wrote this song?
That's like
thank you for writing this song.
That thing on the right looks like an owl demon.
Oh, wait, if you want to do this, now, I love this song so much, I've listened to it so much, if you count the fingers as they're folded, you can come up with 12 fingers on each end.
Oh my god. Yeah, what
Creativity flowing, she's ready to explore.
Yeah, I can't handle fingers for some reason.
Yeah, there's like a thing behind the fingers on that one.
Well, software, it's not always atomically correct.
I love that picture.
I wish that these were ones that Michelle would have drawn, though. Yeah. They just always feel so soulless and lifeless.
No, yeah. But that's something about this song, man. All the other AI songs I haven't liked. Something about this song, man. I
was talking about the pictures.
But no, yeah, I agree. And it kills me when I read stuff because I know how talented she is. Look at that dog. Look how happy that dog was to see him.
Thank God
he was going to hit him.
No, it
At
was.
one point.
Stop it. I can't wait to talk to Grizz about the chickens. I can't wait. I'm so excited. He's back. He's back.
I thought that
Oh, wait,
you weren't
can you
going to
hear
do
us,
deviant
Grizz?
sexual stuff, though, Gidgy.
What's
Grizz,
that?
tell me the truth. Were you chasing the chicken at one point? Tell me the
No,
truth.
they let me get out of the way.
I was so worried one of them was going to get run over, but they moved.
Yeah, they're fast. They move pretty fast. I've only hit one chicken. That was years ago. And what it was is I was pushing a log around and I didn't see the end.
Chris, remember when you told us that story about you shooting your brother-in-law's dog?
Yeah.
Now, if you listen to the words of that song, does that sound like the kind of show where you talk about things that get a little
I'm a
bit
fucking asshole,
dicey?
for the record. I'm a
That's
fucking
okay.
dickhead.
That's what I love about you. That's what I love about you. I really do.
I accept
You're
it.
an unapologetic
I mean no
asshole.
harm by it, but I'm a
Yeah.
fucking dickhead.
No, you are. You know what? Every time if we're listening to you guys and my kid's in the car, I'm like, oh, that's the scientist. That's how he knows you, because he knows your humor is very dry, but it's very look. You either love Brian or you don't. I personally love him. I think his humor is amazing. I think he's got a heart of gold. Not to mention the fact he's
I'm
smarter
no
than all of us
Nads,
put
Gidgy,
together.
but-
Oh, stop. You're just fucking with Nads because she's letting you. You love to fuck with people that allow you to fuck with them.
Yeah, I like to get reaction, you know.
Well, of course you do. Of course you do. That's just it. When it all comes down to it, we're all trolls. We're not here if we're not trolls in some degree. Come on. It makes me laugh and cry at the same time. Yeah.
Well,
The point of my song, my
I
intro, is
saw
it pretty much describes from the beginning what this channel was intended for. And the reason we created the song we did is because it reaches out in a way that people might be able to understand it than if I gave you a big, huge syllabus of what the channel topics are. Because that's
right. That's right.
Yeah, because nobody wants to read a syllabus to join a YouTube channel.
No. So when you come on the show, a lot of people come in late, so they don't often see the intro. And they
Did you enjoy that, Michelle, watching? I really enjoyed that. I've never gotten to see, like, firsthand like that with the bulldozer. That was pretty cool. I know you were playing your song, but I really enjoyed the bulldozer. Thank you for sharing that, Grizz. That was cool.
I just thought I'd joke.
Also, Michelle, with my permission,
Yeah, it
put
was
the
fine.
music on her channel as well, and her music, Michelle's music. I gave her permission, so there would be no copyright issue with YouTube, because the art technically was released on my channel first. So I had to give written permission from Michelle to put that music on her channel.
So how does that work, since you all both write with the same hand, Michelle?
Well, it's complicated.
Okay.
But I don't have the same email address. We do not have the same. We have completely separate channels. They're totally independent as far as YouTube's concerned. They're not related to each other.
Well, and the beauty of it is it's AI music, so it can't be monetized anyway, right?
Unfortunately, I can't. I want to be, but it can't be. So, but that still doesn't mean that Michelle didn't want to be accused of stealing my content. So
One more
that's why
time, Chris.
she made sure that she got permission from me in written form.
Thank you, Michelle. That's awesome.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Did you hear Michelle use the F-bomb yesterday?
Grizz, I couldn't believe it. Not once, but twice, but 3 times, sir. I heard it plain as day. I couldn't believe it.
Ears, I just about lost my virginity over that, man.
I could not believe it. You know what, though? I will say this about that. If you guys go back, I've listened to Michelle for, I've gone back and listened to a lot of her old videos. But I tell you what, when she gets frustrated, her F this, I'm tired of this. It doesn't change. It always sounds the exact same over the years. You haven't changed your inflection. You haven't changed anything about it. Michelle and Lumi, you still crash out the exact same way, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Crash out?
Wig out, lose it,
Flip out,
freak
yeah.
out.
Well,
flip
it's almost
out.
5 o'clock, guys. It's 1 minute to 5, so
Okay, shutting down.
What does that mean? Does that mean Wapner's coming on?
They're
I feel like
dropping
I'm
the
in.
big
Right,
one.
we
Did
can
you-
we got for
You gotta
about
go-
30
you
minute
gotta go to
stops,
Cumbies.
and then
You gotta go to
we have to
Cumbies.
get ready for Michelle's.
I don't think we're going to Cumbies anytime soon, ladies and gentlemen. I think the Cumbies thing, it's best left the way. You know what? Screw them.
At
Screw
this
them,
point, if
That's
Michelle
what I
goes to
think,
Cumbies, they can
Gigi.
get her
If
for
they're gonna
criminal
be like that,
trespass,
well,
which is
yeah.
what she's not doing.
Again, free speech. People should talk about that. It should be public.
No,
Should be
look,
known
Brian, we'll
what
be
kind of
honest.
establishment that is.
No. I do not disagree with you. Here's the deal. I personally talked to this. Okay, so first I called the woman when it first happened that told her to leave. She was the first one I called. She
Veronica Kapolskia.
No. Veronica's the district manager. I don't remember which one she is. No, this is the girl that told Michelle to leave. I didn't get her name. But I talked to her. She was adamant. She said, "Nope, we're not given on this. We've been approved through corporate." Da 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 da. So I'm like, you know what? It didn't sit right with me. But I told Michelle that was it. So the next morning, I called and talked to I think his name was David. I have it written down, but I think it's David. You can just call and ask the general manager's name. And he and I talked for approximately 11 minutes. I looked back on the phone call. It was a 12-minute phone call. So I'm saying about 11 minutes because he is the one that answered when I called. So give or take 11 to 12 minutes we talked, which is a pretty decent amount of time. So in that time, he told me that they had, quote unquote, asked Michelle repeatedly not to give out her card.
1 minute.
No, they never did. In fact, that's one thing they never did do is they never gave Michelle a written anything.
Not written.
So
he
there's
said that
nothing.
they had verbally
There's
asked
no
you.
evidence that they sent anything to Michelle, and she doesn't remember anything being said to her.
Right, except their word. They have their word. And when you're dealing with corporate America, so you have these parents that have had to call the police because they're afraid for their teenage son.
That I don't understand. So they're the ones that contacted the Winstead?
No, the parents did.
Okay.
So Michelle gave her business card out. The little kid got in the car with mom. Mom said, "Holy fucking shit, why are you talking to this freak?" Probably 12, if I had to guess.
You already said originally the manager you already said the manager was already considering Michelle a freak before.
Trust me, teenager ain't coming. The cops ain't coming for a teenager, I promise. Yeah, definitely 12 or younger.
Wait, but Chris Bliss saw this person. Chris Bliss was talking to this person. He said it wasn't. He thought it was an adult too.
Okay, so you're going to tell me that this is what a 17-year-old teenager that the police got involved with? Come on, guys, use your fucking brains. Y'all aren't stupid people.
Well, you think Chris is lying about that?
Brains, my God. You really think the cops are going to knock on someone's door for a 17-year-old feeling violated for getting a
maybe they have to. Gidgey, maybe they have to.
no,
I don't know how the departmental policies are or any of that.
All I can tell you right now is Cummings itself is doing an internal investigation in that
that's
matter.
why I want to read that. Exactly why I want to read it. Yeah.
There's 3 possible outcomes.
No,
Me and Michelle have trying to figure out which one is most likely. The most likely is to say you can go ahead, come and get the groceries, but you can't eat here. Period.
No, they're not, Michelle. No, they're not. You're not allowed there.
That's what they might do. Okay.
No, they won't.
They might.
No, they won't.
They just say, if you buy food here,
no, they won't,
get
Michelle.
Out.
They won't.
What I mean by get out is you can't eat on a patio.
Michelle, they're not going to do that. They're not going to allow you on their property. You've got to get this through your head. Listen, this is a corporate company. They can do whatever they want. For whatever reason, this gentleman that I spoke with doesn't want you in his store. They can make up anything they want to the corporate office.
And they told you that even before the incident, they said that Michelle was a freak.
Sexual deviant, yes.
Before this, Michelle was not a sexual deviant. You said she was a freak. That's what you said. They saw you. Michelle was a freak.
That was the young lady that used the word freak. That was the young lady.
Either way, fact is they already were accusing Michelle of pre-crime, and she didn't even do crime.
Right. So what I'm saying is they already don't want you there for whatever reason. Like you said, maybe you went to high school with this manager. Maybe they're just ugly, mean people. Maybe they just don't want anything to do with the cops involved, and they're a corporate company that's going to err on the side of caution. They will err on the side of caution every single time. And when they see the cops being called on someone for that, I promise you they're going to side with the parents.
Yeah, we've
They're
got
not
to
gonna
get some
give
news
on it,
cameras.
Michelle. Yeah, it's not going to do any good because they're going to twist it with her being a sexual deviant. She's had other issues in the town. We probably want to leave this alone. I'm just going to say that. Think back on her history.
All I know is
She's had other
Carpet said
issues
that
with
they're
police.
looking into it. They're doing their own internal investigation on
Right.
the matter. And Michelle just
They
got
are.
an email from them today about
Yes. So I would wait and just see what the automated email tells you. But
that. That's not automated. It was manually written. It was not automated. It was
I
not
didn't
a
mean
format.
automated. I said automated. I'm sorry. I didn't mean automated. The company message is what I meant to say. I'm sorry. I'm stoned.
Oh, it's not boilerplate at all. It was. I mean, there was some boilerplate letterhead on hand, but the rest of it was actually typed by a person.
David, Michelle was talking to me about it this morning. So yes, technically they are. However, I need everyone except for Michelle to stop and put yourself in a businessman suit, okay? I want you to put yourself behind a desk.
By the way,
Michelle,
David, that's the
Good
city
luck
of
with that.
Winston for a completely
Michelle,
different
please,
reason
dear
is
God,
also
can
in
I finish?
violation of Americans with Disabilities
God,
Act because
she's-
they have
oh my
no place for people to sit for the bus at all.
Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and try this one more time. So, from a corporate America standpoint, Michelle is a risk. She has gotten the police involved and she's giving out cards, and the manager is saying she's done it more than once and they've asked her not to. It's really that simple. They have not discriminated against her because of her disabilities. They discriminated against her because she gave her business card with
Wrong.
a
They
sexual address to a
discriminated
child.
because of both.
No,
Gizzy.
Michelle, you gave your business card
Yes,
to
they
a child with a sexual address. You need to understand this. You are in the wrong, Michelle. You gave your business card with a sexual address to a child. The police were called. Humbees is not letting you back. I don't know how else to tell you.
I would get a copy of that police report still. Because I want to see what it says, yeah.
To a child.
It's going to cost you $15 per page to get it if you want to get it.
No, not for you. Not for you. It should be free because it's your police report. You should get a copy of it for free, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that how that
Best
works?
friend.
Grizz or Noodles, do you guys know?
Last time I was involved with a situation when the person called a bomb threat and I had to pay per page
that
for
was
that.
a typo, Gidgy. That she meant to put down her Pirate Bay
won't work.
account.
So then they get on YouTube
Pirate
and they
Bay.
can
She
see.
doesn't know
So
how to
then they
spell
get
so
on
good.
YouTube and they can go back and they can see the YouTube videos with her talking about her chatterbait.
Good, that'll get
She's
a view
hot.
on up.
She broke the law.
That'll get a views up.
You guys, she broke the law. They're not going to give on this.
I don't think it's mentally healthy for Michelle to get her hopes up on
Thank
this.
you, thank you, Grizz.
Don't get your hopes up, Michelle, but I still think that you should,
Yeah, no, see, Brian, and that's why I said Brian and I are on the same page with this, Michelle. There's probably a 90% chance.
I believe
not
you're
gonna
right,
get left
David. That's the
there.
judge would side with Michelle because Michelle
No, he wouldn't.
did not try to do anything
Oh my God.
on
Michelle,
purpose.
you know what? There are lots of people sitting on death row right now that didn't try to kill someone, but they did. I
Michelle,
promise
do
you're
you
in the
know
wrong.
definitively,
Michelle,
did you
David,
actually
I
mock
hate-
out that
David, I
website?
hate to go against you, David, because I know how smart you are, but I'm telling you, right now, Michelle broke the law. Michelle is in the wrong. I've been in retail almost my whole entire life, and I'm telling you, they have called her a freak, they've called her a sexual deviant, and they've called her other names that I'm just not going to repeat. They don't want her there. She is not getting back in there. I'm telling you guys, it is nothing more than they just don't want her. It's not, they're not breaking the law. They are a private business and they can refuse service to anyone they see fit for no reason.
But Gidgy,
Welcome
she's
to Martha.
autistic, though.
It doesn't matter. If she does not have an ad litem or someone that's taking care of her, she is responsible for her actions. Ask
I'll get
Grizz.
that, but I
know
mean,
I'm
shouldn't
right
that
on
be
this.
factored into it at least some?
Okay, what should be done and what the law is in America are two totally different things,
Yeah,
Brian.
I mean,
I'm
that's the
telling
whole
you.
world's that way. It's all interpreted.
It
But I
is,
mean,
you're right,
still,
you're right. But in
What?
America, she is wrong. In corporate America, she is wrong. There is not a judge in the world that would side with her. She does not have anyone as a caregiver. She is responsible for her own actions. So what she did was wrong. It doesn't matter that she's autistic. She is supposedly responsible enough to live on her own without a caregiver. So therefore, she is 100% responsible for her actions. Her actions broke the law when she gave her business card to a minor.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough on that, but
I hate to,
did
look,
the,
I
did
don't
the
like
card
it.
actually not have the website?
It was crossed out. The cop
Here's
held
what
it
I'm
up
going
to
to
the light with
suggest
her,
because we're running
and
late,
they could see
guys.
it.
Is why don't we take this over to Discord later on? Off camera, off the main server,
Okay,
so we
yeah.
don't have people in Winston finding more ways to plot and scheme against Michelle because Michelle doesn't need it.
I don't think they're going to plot. I think they're
Yeah.
done. I just don't think they want you there. I think they're done, Michelle.
Michelle,
Between the
maybe a 6 month
Michelle,
ban. What
between the
about a 6
bomb
month
threat,
ban?
between the bomb threat that you apparently had there,
She had
The
no
bomb
control
threat,
over that
Michelle,
place,
was
did you?
also sent them a nervous
I know,
trick
but
through
it's
the
like-
town too.
Yeah.
look, I'm just saying, as a private business, would you want to deal with that? I wouldn't.
No, I know exactly.
Well, if I
what
was a
you-
private business, the first thing is I would do is I would have
Liability,
talked to
but it's
Michelle
like, yeah.
personally and said, "Hey, what's
Well,
the
Michelle,
story?
they're
Did you not know?"
It's so bad for her to.
And if I had got a chance to know Michelle for
Michelle, just
18 plus
refer to
years,
Cumberland as
I would have
Cumberland.
said, "Well, it's not like Michelle isn't
Yeah, Bulldog,
easy
I can
to."
see that in Michelle's chat you've got Bianca Dupree.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. she's
Wait, I
obsessed
know
with me.
that voice. I know that voice. Wait a minute. Talk more, Joseph.
No, it's not who you think it is.
Oh, it's not. Oh, darn. I liked him.
Is that do you think that's the real Bianca Dupree?
Yes, it is.
He was on John's talk.
She's full of calm.
Hey, what?
I do think that Michelle can get the American Civil Liberties Union involved.
Oh
I
my
do think that may
God.
be
Oh
possible,
my
if
God.
nothing else.
Michelle, I think
Oh
that
my
you should
God.
put nosy use to good
Oh my
use
God,
and
you
get the
got-
ADL and the JDL. Get the Jewish
What?
Defense League involved.
Michelle, you really think that you are not in the wrong here?
But I really think the first thing Michelle should do is actually wait till corporate gets back to her before she
and they
does
tell you
anything
not to
else
come-
right now.
Yes. Will you please listen when corporate tells you no? Will you drop it then?
No, because if they say
my
no,
Fucking balloon
then
animals
there's
right now.
nothing. Then there's another reason to
Here.
at least say, I want to go halfway with you, which means is let me go
Michelle,
shop
they
here.
don't want to. Why don't you? You see her, honey? You gotta mute. Oh my God. You see her. You see her.
Right now, I think it's time for us to get ready to wrap up the show because it's almost time. But guys,
Dear God.
basically, this is like arguing between two lawyers. Basically, one side says Michelle is guilty, and the other one is
No,
saying,
Michelle,
which is David,
nobody's
that's saying is
saying-
Michelle has a right to fight, and another lawyer is saying Michelle has a right to fight. There's
Nobody's
actually,
saying you have the right though, because they're wrong. They're wrong. Nobody up here is saying that, Michelle. Nobody. You're wrong. What you did was a crime.
well, Michelle also had not intended that on purpose. That was not her
Doesn't
fault.
matter, Michelle. It's still a crime. You are responsible for your own actions, Michelle. You are an adult.
The
in
name
America.
was already scratched out on her card. She didn't
Michelle,
even have it
you
listed.
are
Yeah, that's the thing
responsible
that I
for your
don't get that.
actions,
Yeah, but-
Michelle.
I mean, okay, I'll have an instance. So you have a shop that sells like adult stuff or whatever, it's dildos, whatever, and they just have like a mild advert on the front of the shop that says, "Come on in to spice up your love life," and it's got some lady dressed in risque stuff, and a 12-year-old walks by. It's effectively the same thing.
Okay.
There was a suggestion of deviancy, but there was no deviancy that happened.
Okay. You
And
want to come
Michelle
fight it
never
for her? You
approached
think it's
anybody
I'm
in
just saying,
any
like,
kind of way that would
Can
suggest
they
she
not
was
do
trying
that
to.
themselves?
far as the morals of it, Michelle, you are a section. Michelle, if you don't kick him, I swear to fucking Christ, David, fuck you for bringing this idiot up here that can't mute.
He's retarded.
Okay, well, fucking mute, retard.
Best friend.
So why are these messages getting held that AI
Because
Michelle
of
is putting?
gatekeeping. Because of gatekeeping. It's done by
gatekeeping
Grizz
this.
270.
Stop it,
say-
Michelle. No, Grizz
What I would
agrees.
say is
No,
that Baldo is a great
no,
guy.
Grizz agrees.
Baldo,
No, it
David
says
Baldo is a
automatically
great
held for
guy.
review,
Michelle,
hidden by
you
Grizz
are a
David Baldo.
sexual
270.
criminal and
David
sexual
Baldo.
pornography to a minor is a
Thank
federal
you.
offense. You won't ever be allowed back in that store, and you're criminal and committed a federal
Remember
offense.
what
by
James
posting
Bond
pornography.
said?
Yeah,
Never
yeah.
Yeah, see,
say
Gibby, watch
never
this.
again.
Hey, AI,
Let me
Michelle,
ask you-
I
let me ask you one
disagree.
final question. I'm going to ask you one final question, Michelle, and then I'm going to leave the panel because I can't deal with the retard. Can you ask me why you want to give your money to a company that calls you a sexual deviant and doesn't want you
That's a
there?
good
That's
question,
it. Love you
yeah.
guys. Happy Mother's Day. Michelle, please answer my question. Happy Mother's Day. Love y'all.
Later.
Let's refer to it as Scumbies, Michelle. Or Scumberland phone.
Okay, well, it's just about time to wrap it up. So you guys want to continue your powwow? Take it over to the Discord, guys.
I'm out of here. Bye.
Yeah.
David S. and I are working on this as well, so we're trying to find a way to resolve this with corporate if we can first. That's our first thing we're going to do. So, gentlemen, I am so sorry that you two were being told by Noodles the vamoose. You don't necessarily need the vamoose. We'd love to have you in the chat. We'd love to have you get to know the channel better. We really are a good group. So I wanted to say thank you to you in the panel, and I hope that you two will continue to feel comfortable in our chat area. Okay. So let's just get close to the panel. Thank you for being on the panel. I do appreciate it. All right, so before we go, I want to show 2 songs with you. Okay? And they are, unfortunately, this is not set up right, so for some reason when we created my channel logs, everything got messed up. So I gotta set this up accordingly here now. So with Michelle and I, we're gonna show you something from VLC, and it's not set up correctly. In fact, this is really weird because Michelle, I'm confused because okay, so you want to show the VLC, yeah. So let's get this VLC program on here. Now I already played my song. My show's almost over anyway, so I'll play my song second one, and Michelle is gonna play her song first. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play our songs in order because we want you to see this and understand Michelle's channel, how it's different from mine. So we created these songs as intros, and so the first thing you're gonna hear is called The Light I Keep, and the second one, I'm gonna try to make sure I play them in order, so let's not get screw up on this too bad. Let's make sure I got this right here now. It's The Light I Keep. You don't need to see my show song because I'll be playing it when we sign out. So I want you to play this. I want you to listen to this. Everybody, please listen. If you are new and you have no idea what Michelle's channel's theme's about, please give an ear. Okay.
In a sea of voices loud and wild, I built a beacon, soft and mild, with stories, songs, and candlelight. I offered warmth in darkest night. I wasn't perfect, no, not at all, but I answered every lonely call. And though my hands forgot to say, my heart was grateful every day. But they don't see the storms I brave, the hearts I hold, the lives I save. I keep the fire, I'm in the sea.
It's about you guys, the supporters of the channel.
Dreams. I may not speak the thanks they see, but love still flows from light I keep. I trusted some to guard my flame, but they forgot what brought them fame. They spoke for me in words unkind, not knowing all the weight I mind. The sailors fled, the harbor dimmed, their joy replaced by rumors grim. But still I stood with tearful grace, refusing shame to take my place. 'Cause they don't see the storms I brave, the hearts I hold, the lives I save. I keep the fire, I mend the seas, and sail through others' shattered dreams. I may not speak the thanks they see, but love still flows from light I keep. One day I'll rest, the wind will still, but not until I've climbed this hill. I sit, I sing, I stand alone, a lighthouse made of flesh and bone. So judge me not by what you hear, but by the hearts I draw near. I don't need crowns or perfect speech. The souls I touch are still in reach. And if I stumble, if I weep, no love still burns in the light I keep. I keep.
There you go, guys. That's what Michelle's channel is meant to be. A place for people to get together, regardless of ability. A place to have feeling of social inness, being part of something wonderful. That's what she was intended with her channel. Just as my channel also does something similar. That's different than a lot of YouTube channels. And maybe someday people will understand that better. It's hard to say. I care about everybody. Michelle cares about you. You guys are a community. And it's a different community than some of the others out there on YouTube. It's one of the few channels that actually focuses on compassion and decency and kindness. That's what Michelle wants this channel to be, in her channel. And I agree, we want the same here. We all can disagree, but we all realize that our channels are unique. Now, it's time for me to run my credits. So, everybody, Michelle will be live and Kick at about 7 o'clock, and I'll see you there. If you want to discuss more about what we were talking about, the Discords, I say Discords plural because mine's technically open too. You guys can always come up and talk with us offline. We could talk about it and share information. I don't have it come. Oh, Michelle's Cumberland Farms theme song? The one she wrote? Oh, yeah, sure. That's under the ads. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Advertisement. Here it is. Silver Moon, Cumberland Farms. That's what I want to. Oh, okay. It's under ads. Okay. Here we go. Here's Michelle's Cumberland Farms ad you guys wanted to hear.
Imagine this scenario: you are out of milk or eggs. You come home after a long day of battling the scourge. No problem, Silver Moon Cumberland Farms has 3 locations to make getting those items convenient. We accept Visa and MasterCard. We have a large selection of everyday items at competitive prices. Mount Hotland, Silver Moon Cumberland Farms has 3 locations to make getting those items convenient. We accept Visa and MasterCard. We have a large selection of everyday items at competitive prices. Want hot coffee, tea, or soup? We have that. You can get a large cold fountain drink for $2 for hot drinks too. Come check us out in Fairbreeze Village, Silver Moon City, and Sunstrider Isle. We are open 24
Exactly.
hours,
Why does it have to be
7
permanent?
days a
Exactly.
week.
That's what we're wondering.
Come see us today. No problem, Silver Moon Cumberland Farms has 3 locations to make getting those items convenient. No problem, Silver Moon Cumberland Farms has 3 locations to make getting those items convenient. Come see us today. Come see us today.
Well, it doesn't have to be a permanent ban because first of all, as Michelle and I were talking about this off camera, we said, depending what the corporate thinks, it could be a temporary ban. It could be restriction that you can't eat here at the patio, so you can still buy food here, but you just can't eat here. That would be kind of an in between acceptable, because Michelle does depend on Cumberland Farms for a lot of things. I think that's the reason why it's such a big hot topic for Michelle. It's not like if there's a million stores in town that sell milk and cheese and things that she uses every day that she can walk to. That's not the case. This is not New York City. This is not Manhattan. This is a small town of about 8,000 people population in the summertime. So it could be solved. But the corporate's already doing an investigation because Michelle asked them to do that, and they're looking into it. All right, guys. Hopefully, we won't have to worry about this anymore. Let's just focus on Michelle. What are you going to do for music tonight? Well, the only playlist right now we have is Nads. You only got Nads playlist. Yeah. And I got a few from the last time. People did save some on their playlist file. So, I think that what they might, since it was not deliberate, and Michelle was not actually convicted of a crime, it would be considered more of conjecture and possible pre-crime, because she was not arrested. She is not guilty. She has not been tried by a judge or jury. There's no... More than likely, there'll never be a case. It just won't come up. Like David has says, because Michelle was multiply handicapped, and there was nothing sexually suggestive of the event. In fact, that wasn't even the main feature of the card. People are going to keep that in mind. All right, so let's run the credits. So everybody, we'll see you on Michelle's night show at Silverbones tonight at 7. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Now we get confused, too.
Lumi shines with a spark so bright, chasing dreams through the endless night. With a heart full of wonder and a mind so free, she's here to share her world. Come and see. It's Lumi's time. The story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channels here, let the magic flow. From the stars to the sea, there's so much to find. A journey awaits with every step of the mind. Creativity flowing, she's ready to explore. Every moment's a chance to open a door. It's Lumi's time. The story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channels here, let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way, crystal clear. Story's hers to tell. Through the highs and lows, she does it so well. Come along, take the ride, feel the glow. Lumi's channels here, let the magic flow. Let the magic flow. The adventure's just begun, so stay close and near. Lumi's here to light up the way, crystal clear.